We're back with more 100 line. I have a theory. This theory isn't substantiated by much, but I have a theory for the way this game works based on tonight's stream and based on what I've noticed before starting. So you see how this route is the killing game route? And if we go back a ways here, this decision led to a shorter end. Not necessarily a bad ending, but a short end, right? Because I guess there's more story to tell. I have a sneaking suspicion that all of these routes, the slasher route, the... hang on. Romance route... well, I know the romance route did, because look at all these. Look at all this shit, bro. All of these were a different thing, right? The Cult of Takumi route, which ends here. Oh god, is there more Cult of Takumi? For the... uh-oh. Keeping that in mind, I think for the next stream, for the rest of the stream, and perhaps for the next couple of streams, instead of going back to the earliest points and starting what might be new branches, I think we should clean up some of the branches we already know about. Now, I've already done all the romance endings, but I haven't done all the endings for the other routes. So I want to see how many we can get through in one sitting. I want to start... not with you. I want to start with the killing game route because this is the one I was the most bored of during. I want to see how many of the endings on the killing game route have been short or dead ends. I'm willing to bet most of them. I'm praying to God all of them. So I'm going to start with the earliest point. And if I'm super wrong about this, we're locking into another long killing game. And I don't want to do that, but I'm willing to spend a stream to test this theory. Before the decision, killing game route, day, whatever the hell, decide your destiny. Let's form a team, says Yugamu. Do I team up with Yugamu? Nah, fuck you, man. Please, God, let this be short. Let this be like 20 minutes tops. Sorry, I can't team up with you. I was convinced Yugamu had to be plotting something, given that he went out of his way to approach me after I'd been ostracized. The things he usually talked about already made me uneasy. He probably just wanted to torment me for his own amusement. Oh, for the love of murder. You're a cautious one, aren't you, Takumi? Turning me down is as good as having a death wish, you know. Unless you have someone else in mind. No, I'm not going to team up with anyone. I'll survive by myself. So stop following me. With that, I ran away. I ran and ran until I was nearly out of breath, trying to get away from Yugamu as quickly as I could. The thought that he might be trying to kill me struck fear into my heart. But no matter how far I ran, I didn't feel safe. After all, I was up against a professional assassin. I continued to run around with heedless abandon. Where am I? I realized I'd ended up in a place I'd never seen before. Where is this? Which direction is the school? I started looking around at my surroundings. All of a sudden, a huge swarm of school invaders popped out from the shadows. Of all the times to show up. I spun around and began to flee. Despite my best efforts, I was unable to shake off the pursuing invaders. They kept coming after me relentlessly, trying to intimidate me with their weird cries the whole time. I'd been running for what felt like hours, but they were still hot on my tail. In fact, there were now even more invaders than before. And then it finally happened. The invaders managed to completely surround me. I saw no way out. The only thing I can do now is fight, but I can't possibly beat this many invaders by myself.
Somebody help me!
Of course, it was pointless to call for help.
Tukamu, are you out out there somewhere!
He wouldn't come help me now. Not after I slapped away his offer to work together so thoughtlessly. Why did I turn down his offer to help? Oh, right, because I'd gotten so paranoid. I lost my mind after falling out of favor with everyone else and took that frustration out on Yugumu. But all he really wanted was to save my life. It was too late for regrets. I was truly alone now. The invaders were getting more and more excited, like animals licking their lips before a big meal. It found me isolated from the others, and now they couldn't wait to start tearing me apart. Slowly and steadily they inched closer, and the closer they got, the stronger the smell of death became. My breathing quickened, my body was trembling. I instinctively understood that this was the end. As I looked death in the face, I finally understood how powerless someone who was completely isolated could be. Somebody who had lost the trust of others, who had lost the ability to trust others. Good scream, bro. Somebody like that was already as good as dead. That was an ending! Fellas. Fellas. We're about to knock out a bunch of these fucking endings, dude. We're up to 14 now. Okay. Save Darumi or don't save Darumi? Let's find out. God, please let all of these be this short. Please prove my theory right the whole way through. I don't want to get locked into a big whole thing right now. I want to knock out as many of these as possible. Save Darumi. Fuck you, Darumi. Fuck you. It's your future. Yugumu was right. If the anti-sponsor alliance got wiped out now, all hope would be lost. The best we could do was survive and carry on Hiruko's will. As I made to leave, my gaze fell on her, now on the verge of death.
I'm sorry I couldn't save you, Hiruko, but we'll definitely bring down the sponsor. I promise.
Yugumu and I turned around and started running as fast as we could. Sorry, Hiruko. I'm sorry. I mumbled words of apology over and over again under my breath as we dashed across the town ruins. We made it back to school by the skin of our teeth. I threw myself onto the bed once I was in my room, exhausted from the non-stop fighting since morning. But my heart couldn't rest. The weight of my regret grew heavier with each passing moment. Hiruko, Darumi. I could have saved them if I'd stepped in. I abandoned my allies to certain death. No, I didn't. I shook my head, yelling in an attempt to reject my self-reproof. By the time I'd seen them, it was already too late. My decision to flee was to avert total annihilation. I'd made the right choice. I didn't abandon them to die. They were already beyond saving. Is that Yugumu? He might be here to talk about what to do next. Now that Hiruko's dead, we need to have a serious discussion about the future of the anti-sponsor alliance. I opened the door to let Yugumu in, but somebody else was on the other side. Takamaru? Ima and Kako too. What do you guys want? What do we want? Quit playing dumb, you freaking scumbag! Takamaru grabbed hold of me, an enraged look on his face. What's this about? Why are you so angry? Why wouldn't we be? Two of our friends just got killed. You mean Hiruko and Darumi? We checked the rankings just now and saw they died all of a sudden. That didn't seem right, so we did some investigating of our own. And guess what? We received eyewitness reports that confirmed you committed the crime, Mr. Sumino. What crime? Zomi saw you leaving in a hurry with Hiruko and Darumi this morning. Two people you were hanging out with suddenly dropped dead. What do you think that means, genius? I'll tell you what it means. It means you killed them! I didn't. It wasn't me. We went out to hunt invaders together, but then the Squad 3 commander showed up, and then I explained what had happened without getting into too much detail. I told them about Hiruko, Darumi, Yugumu, and myself forming a team to carry out a certain operation. When the commander suddenly showed up, he killed Darumi and Hiruko. Yugumu and I had no choice but to escape. That's a lie if I've ever heard one. It makes a lot more sense to think you're the one who killed Miss Amamiya and Miss Shizuhara. Those two occupied the top positions in the rankings. You must have set them up so you could take their place. Who would kill another person for that? I get it, you don't trust me, but you can check with Yugumu, can't you? He can attest to the fact that I wasn't the one to kill them. I don't believe a single word that perverted clown says. Besides, you might just be colluding with each other. Therefore, I'm afraid we found you guilty on the basis of a long string of circumstantial evidence. And now, you're under arrest. Enjoy your stay in the courtyard, Cage. Don't forget to make friends with Eva. What? No, stop. Let go of me. Calm down and stop resisting. They caught and restrained me before I could say anything more. I was thrown into one of the cages in the courtyard. I didn't kill him! You've got it all wrong. Let me out of here. No matter how hard I tried to protest, Takamaru refused to listen. I was left to languish in the cage. I stayed there day after day after day. Eventually, we reached the end of the first round. Since I couldn't take part in the hunt anymore, I'd fallen to last place, and the bees came for me. The bees! Damn. Ending number whatever. Killing game round 1 loser. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, this is going all according to Keikaku. Alright. What's next? What's next on the list? Killing game route, day 47. Leave Moko behind. I think we actually did leave Moko behind, which means... Hell no. Moko, we comin'. You're our goat. We're not gonna let you die like this. No, you can't expect us to agree to that. Forsooth... Oh my god, Kyoshika. Forsooth, Lady Moko. It's all for one and one for all. Don't be a pig-headed numbskull, Takumi. You just don't get it. I told you I made a promise to Kurara. I promised her I'd protect the girls. But you're a girl too. Actually, that doesn't matter. It's my duty to protect every member of the Alliance. But that means Nozomi will. How about we continue this conversation after we beat the commander? Our grueling battle against the Squad 10 commander raged on. Yeah, ha. Whenever we backed him into a corner, he would slip away, recover, and the whole process begins all over again. His ability to turn back time made the battle drag on, but after a long while... Rah! Hia! We unleashed a concentrated attack on him, and at long last... we brought the Squad 10 commander down once and for all. Nozomi! Nozomi? Once the commander had fallen, we rushed over to Nozomi to check on her. When we got there, we were relieved to find she was still breathing. If we took her back to the school and treated her right away, she would still be saved. Don't die on us, Nozomi. We ran back to the academy as quickly as we could, carrying Nozomi the whole way. Don't die, Nozomi. Hold on just a little longer. As I ran, I prayed hard for Nozomi to survive this. I didn't want to see yet another friend dying on me, especially not Nozomi. I came all the way back to prevent her death in the first place. All that would be for nothing if she died now. Once we get back, I'll grab Yugumu and get him to treat Nozomi's injuries. He's so familiar with the human body, this shouldn't be a problem for him. I kept going through the steps I'd taken in my mind as I ran with all my might. Hey guys, was the school always so far away? We've been running for a while now, but we still couldn't see the wall of fire. Not even a single flame. The huge wall had been a major landmark. It wasn't the kind of thing we could just miss. That's really strange. We're definitely not lost, so... mayhap we've been shrunk! Anyway, this is the right direction, so let's just keep going. All of us clearly felt this was an ill omen. Nevertheless, we kept running in the direction where the school should be. When we finally arrived, an astonishing sight greeted us. Huh? We could barely recognize the school. What happened here?
Why has the school been destroyed? Are you sure this is Last Defense Academy? We didn't take a wrong turn somewhere?
Ah, shit. I found it hard to believe this was really our school, too. But it was. It was practically in ruins, but there was no mistaking it.
I understand now. The Squad Squad 10 commander was merely a decoy.
A decoy?
He was there to draw out and hold back the majority of the Special Defense Unit's fighters. Then other commanders would be free to destroy the Academy while we were occupied.
Bars.
A two-pronged defensive to conquer an enemy stronghold. It's the oldest trick in the book.
True. Now it made sense why that commander fought so inefficiently and kept dragging the battle out. He was trying to buy the other commanders time to launch their attack. And I'd fallen for the enemy's gambit, leaving the school poorly defended. That, in turn, led to its destruction. Shortly after we revived back, Nozomi died from her injuries. Now that we lost our base, we didn't even have anywhere to erect a tombstone for her. All we could do was wander around the town ruins for the rest of our lives. Sick. Well, that was an ending. The Academy falls. Okay. Decide kill Eva. Right, this is the bit where we fucking click the button and she exploded into goo. Right. Kill Eva. No. I won't do that. She's cool. She's like your mom, bro. I'm not gonna kill your mom just to do whatever it is we were doing. I can't do it. I can't kill you, Eva. You're not thinking clearly, Takumi. If you don't kill me now, Nozomi will die. But I just can't. You're basically an ally to us at this point. Listen to me. You need to do this for Nozomi. You must kill me. Press that button now. You two, what's this killing stuff about? It's like this, Nozomi. I explained the situation. I told her how Eva was offering to die in order to save her. You can't be serious, Eva. I would never kill you to keep myself alive. Just being able to see you again was good enough for me. I'm ready to die now. Do not speak of death so easily. A kind-hearted child like you deserves to keep on living. I'll say it again. Kill me now, quick, before it's too late. Eva kept yelling at Nozomi to kill her, but Nozomi wouldn't give in. You have to do it. You have to kill me. Why won't you listen to me? Her loud shout slowly softened into anguished cries. Please, Nozomi.
Nozomi! Please, kill me!
Her desperate pleading was suddenly interrupted by another voice. Ah, shit. You want to die so much, Eva? You won't mind if I kill you myself, then. Takamaru. Didn't think Eva would be here, too. We get to hunt 2 commanders at once? Lucky us. Squad 4 commanders already dead. Killing Eva 2 will put us in a safe spot for a long time to come. Damn it, I forgot about them. Should have known these point grubbers might find Eva as well. Sorry, Takamaru, but it's Eva you want. You'll have to get through me first. You bet. I've been wanting to get revenge for what you did anyway. You're not getting away this time, Eva. Takamaru, please, you can't kill Eva. She has a daughter. Do you really want to make that innocent girl an orphan? Zomi made a last-ditch effort to appeal to Takamaru's compassion, but to no avail. Come and get some, Takumi! Grah! Yeah! A fierce fight against our allies broke out over Eva's fate. Takumi? Nozomi. Nozomi. Halfway through, Tsubasa and Yugumu spotted us and joined the battle, making it even more intense than before. Was it a chainsaw? Nozomi. When Nozomi got injured, Eva lost her cool and transformed, throwing everything into greater confusion. You dare hurt my daughter. You're no mother, just a freaky school invader. We kept fighting each other to the point that we became unable to clearly discern who was on whose side. Finally, in this enemy base far away from the academy, the Special Defense Unit was completely annihilated, not by the enemy, but by each other. Sick. Everybody just died in a hole. Sick. Oh yeah, this is a good idea. Killing game, battle for Eva's points. we are schmoving through these endings now, bro. Day 76. Ask where the invaders are. Oh, this is what sent us to the mansion to kill those guys. Right. The sponsor's trying to set us up. Give us the fuck you. I don't need your help, sponsor man. I know how to kill guys on my own power. I don't need your help, man. I don't need your help. I'll find more school invaders myself. Stubborn little Takumi. You'd really rather see Tsubasa die than accept my help. I won't let that happen. After firmly turning down the sponsor's offer for help, I walked down to the leisure lounge. Then I returned to my room and waited for morning to come. I went outside to hunt for invaders with my usual party and the newly recruited Darumi. Wow, they didn't even bother to do the day thing, huh? We got on the bus and Tsubasa drove us far out into the wilderness as she could. An abandoned hospital. Fucking sick. An art gallery we stumbled upon. Was that spikes? And a massive high-rise building. Yeah, a massive high-rise building? We spent 2 days searching in all kinds of places. But even then... Oh, now you want to do it. On the night of day 77, we still hadn't found any invaders, let alone killed them. Damn it, why aren't there any invaders anywhere? The enemy must have recalled all their troops still loitering around in the vicinity of the school. Probably so that we can't hunt them anymore. But what do we do now? Mr. Tsubasa's in last place. I don't want her to die. Just kill me for the points now, please. I already said no to that. What's the point of you dying to keep me alive? Make me sad like that one more time and I'll never take a bath with you again. They're bathing together. No, wait, don't get distracted by that. Tomorrow's the last day of the third round. If we can't earn enough points by tomorrow, Tsubasa will be executed at midnight. I guess having a rematch with Dalsha is the only way out now. Yugumu had quietly made the suggestion. That's super strong, Commander. I didn't even have time to move during the last fight with him. Yeah, but beating him seems like the only way for us to save Tsubasa. I figure we should give it a shot. I have a feeling we might bump into him somewhere in the desert. Taking our chances with a ridiculously powerful enemy rather than sit around and doing nothing was just the kind of reckless plan Yugumu would come up with. I suddenly remembered something the sponsor had said before. We were in such a tight spot that taking a major risk was the only way to turn things around. How's this sound? We'll head for the desert first thing tomorrow morning, find Dalsha, and take him down. That's the only way, right? Well, fine. Too bad for you, Dalsha. That old man popped me like a balloon before. I need to get my revenge. Right, beating him will get us his cryptoglobin for escape and fuel as well. 2 birds, 1 stone. Despite our headstrong proclamations, the grim smiles on our faces betrayed our true feelings. For all our psyching ourselves up, deep inside, everyone knew it was virtually impossible for this plan to work. I found myself unable to sleep even as the clock ticked over from midnight into the new day. Is this really going to work? Once morning came, we would be seeking out the powerful warrior Dalsha for battle. Our goal was to earn enough points to pull Tsubasa out of last place. It was the only option we had. Still, we all knew how terrifyingly strong Dalsha was from our last battle. None of our attacks could even scratch him back then. Isn't there another way? An easier target to earn a large amount of points from. Suddenly, an image surfaced in my head. Ooh! The faces of Takamaru and his team. Since everyone in the special defense unit were targets as well, if we killed them, Tsubasa would be safe. No, what am I even thinking? I shook my head vehemently in an attempt to shake that horrifying thought out of my head. How could I abandon my scruples like that? Am I really that desperate? Trying to solve this by killing other friends was out of the question. I'd be playing right into the sponsor's hands. Come on, think. What are our other options? Something with a high success rate that didn't involve harming our allies and ensured Tsubasa's survival. I tossed and turned in my bed, thinking the problem over all through the night. There had to be a better way to save Tsubasa from certain execution. Before long, morning had arrived. Wait, that's it! As the morning sun lit up my room, a light bulb lit up in my head. I found a way to save Tsubasa. Not just that, this method would prevent all future deaths in the game as well. I quickly went about getting things ready for my newly hatched plan. Once I was done... Okay. Tsubasa and I took the school bus out of the academy together. After we reached flat ground, Tsubasa switched the bus to cruise control and came to sit by me. Cruise control? That's not how... That's not how... Oh, that's so stupid. What's this all about, Takumi? You made me drive off in such a hurry. I mean, I don't mind, but shouldn't we have gotten Yugumu and Darmi as well? They don't have to come along for this. This is our escape. Just you and me. Our escape? Yeah, we're running away from the sponsor and their bees. Hell yeah. I looked up at the sky from the window and saw a single bee tailing the bus. That bee was the game monitor, put there to stop the participants from escaping the hunt. It would follow us to the ends of the earth, so running away was pointless. Or so we'd been made to think. The truth was... Will that bee really follow us everywhere we go? If we use the bus to cover more ground, maybe we can wear it down eventually. But that bee's physical abilities have been enhanced with hemoanima. It's not gonna get tired that easily, right? I have no idea, but it's worth a shot. No one's ever seriously tried running away from the game before. If we do manage to get away safely, you'll be saved. Not only that, but no one else will need to be executed in your place either. Because according to the rules, only the person in the last place of each round gets executed. Tsubasa kept running away while she was in last place. Nobody would ever get executed again. That was how the game would have to go, according to its own rules. But doesn't that mean we'll never be able to go back to the school? Yeah, but don't worry. I've stocked the bus with more than enough food, water, and fuel to last us for a long, long time. It's not the food I'm worried about. Why are you here with me? Now you can't go back either. Me? Ah, don't sweat it. Just like that? Shouldn't you think this through a little more? What's there to think about? Tsubasa was the most important person in the world to me, so I chose to go with her. It was as simple as that. Takumi, you really are an idiot. She smiled, looking a little exasperated with me. You're so reckless. Or maybe daredevil is a better word for it in this case. What were you expecting? Love is blind, after all. Love? Cut it out. You sound like some sleazy pickup artist. Tsubasa ran back to the driver's seat with a bright red face. After that, we continued to drive the bus, never stopping once. Tsubasa taught me how to drive so I could take over on roads with fewer obstacles. A few hours after driving around in shifts, I looked out of the window and realized something.
It's gone. It's gone. The bee that's been following us is gone.
Really? It finally gave up?
Yeah, but we can't assume anything yet. We should keep going, just to be sure.
We kept on driving the bus for a few more hours. Eventually, it became dark outside.
We can't see in front of us at all. Are you sure we can't use the headlights?
I don't think that's a good idea. Bugs are drawn to bright lights at night, aren't they?
There are too many obstacles lying around here for us to use cruise control. I guess this.
You shouldn't be using cruise control. It's not autopilot. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't see the bee anywhere.
Motherfucker, it doesn't... Like, you still have to keep your hands on the wheel. Like... Ugh. We found a spot behind some ruins where we could park the bus and nap until morning. We huddled together under the same blanket, just like the last time.
Our great escapade went pretty well.
The sponsor must be panicking. Now they can't execute you for being in last place.
The execution had been scheduled to take place at midnight, but it was already long past that time. We'd successfully escaped from the invader hunt.
Oh boy, this is honestly a huge relief. I don't think we could ever have beaten Dal Shah. I was so sure today would be my last day on Earth. I couldn't sleep a wink last night.
You're so silly. I promised I wouldn't let you die, remember? I'll I'll always be there to protect you.
Tomorrow, too?
Yes. And the day after, and the day after that. Always.
Yeah, until the planet gets scorched earth. Then what, stupid? I kept whispering to Tsubasa that I would protect her forever. That must have made her feel safe, because a few minutes later, she closed her eyes and her breathing started to even out. She was probably tired from the stress and driving all day. I leaned my body against hers and decided to turn in for the night as well. And that was how I fell asleep, with the comforting feel of Tsubasa's warmth next to me. Maybe that was why I had the most beautiful dream that night. I dreamed I was having a nice peaceful breakfast back home in the Tokyo residential complex. Mom was smiling happily, Karua and I were smiling happily. It was a scene of a time when I was still ignorant, of a place I held dear in my heart. I had a burning desire to take Tsubasa there. I promised to do that for her before. If I showed up at home with a girl, even one who wasn't Karua, I bet Mom would literally start jumping for joy. She'd cook enough to feed an entire village, so much Tsubasa would feel bad she couldn't eat it all. I would eat surrounded by those I loved. How I longed for that day to come. That was my dream now. I wanted to introduce Tsubasa to my family. We could make it come true. I was sure of it, now that we had safely escaped from the killing game. Oh, that rules. I no longer had to live in fear that my loved ones might die. Tsubasa and I would always be together. I would always be there to protect her. Today, tomorrow, and forever until the end of time. Oh, that's great. That rules. Escaping our fate. Oh, God. Bravo. Okay, did that one. Didn't do that one. Oh, is this the last choice? Kill the kill the baby. Now, we all know jet fuel can't melt steel beams, but how does jet fuel feel about a coughing baby? Because I'm throwing the baby in the fuel tank. You can't stop me. Let's do it. Let's throw the baby in the fuel tank, see what happens. It'll be funny, bro. I mean, there's no other way. I have to kill the baby. It was my responsibility as leader to ensure everyone made it to the artificial satellite safely. For that to happen, I had to stain my hands with blood one last time. But I can't do it now. Someone was bound to notice me walking into the defense room in broad daylight. I don't want anyone to see me doing this. I decided I would do it secretly in the middle of the night, away from the watchful eyes of others. In the middle of the night, I quietly made my way to the door in front of the defense room. The baby's on the other side of this door. It was generating undying flames in this capsule even as I stood there. The door was protected by undying flames too. They would rekindle almost immediately, even with repeated use of fire extinguishers. With undying flames that not even fire extinguishers could put out, this room was an impregnable fortress. That would be a problem for me in this enhanced suit. The suit Hiriko retrieved for us at the cost of her life, and the suit Edo left behind. Commune combined the materials of both to create an enhanced suit that would withstand even the heat of the undying flames. Brother, what are you? If the undying flames can't hurt me, this door is no longer unassailable. It looks like a jackhammer, but like, why is it... With this hydraulic hammer, and this hydraulic hammer should be more than enough to break it down. Guys, I'm gonna get us what we need. The cryptoglobin we need to launch the escape pod. As I mumbled those words under my breath, I took a step closer to the door. And then he showed up. What the? You? The ghost boy suddenly manifested in front of the very door protecting his physical form. He chose a really bad time to show up again after having such a long absence. Why are you so surprised? Aren't you here to kill me? No, of course not. No, come on. You don't need to hide it from me, Takumi. I have a good grasp of the situation. You need to kill me for my cryptoglobe to power the escape pod you found underground, right?
How did you know? I thought you weren't feeling well enough to move around. Remember that time you said that?
Huh?
Remember? You said those things.
This may sound strange, but the blood space corruption was purified a little while ago and I suddenly recovered. For the last few days I've been going around school every night to gather information and figure out the reason for my sudden recovery. That's when I saw you discussing my assassination with a girl I'd never seen before. He heard me talking with Commune. You were talking about whether or not you could kill me. I've been watching you since yesterday to see what decision you'd end up making. And as I expected, you've decided to kill me.
So, you're here to stop me?
Wish I could. After all, who'd want to die right after recovering from an illness? Unfortunately, my powers are useless against you. Undying flames have no effect on that strange suit you're wearing. That's why you work here, right? Looks like my guess was correct. I'm powerless to stop you from committing this crime. Suddenly, something happened to the undying flames protecting the door. They completely vanished.
Did you do that? But why?
It's pointless to fight back. I've decided to accept my death gracefully. Go ahead and kill me, Takumi. It's okay. The escape pod needs my cryptoglobin to fly, right?
You're willing to die to help us.
All of you have been fighting so hard to defend my body from the invaders, after all. It's only right that I'd do something for you in return. I was touched to my core by the baby's kind-heartedness. Now we could go to the artificial satellite without fighting Veshness. But I need you to promise me one thing.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't mind you using my cryptoglobin to power the escape pod for the others, but...
You can't get on that pod, Takumi.
What? Well, why not?
Think about it. Think about everything you've done. You killed Ado before he even did anything on day 2, and now you're trying to kill a defenseless baby. You're dangerous. Letting you on the satellite would cause trouble for a lot of people. So I want you to die with me here on this planet. It seemed like the Ghost Boy had got the impression that I was some kind of heartless serial killer. But who could blame him? I killed a lot of people and now I was trying to do the same to him. If you promise me you won't take the escape pod to the artificial satellite, I'll give you my word. I'll let you use me as fuel without any resistance. Did I want to stay behind on Earth by myself? Of course not. I had my own dreams, and I wanted to see how the others fulfilled theirs as well. I couldn't bear to accept this condition, but...
Alright, I
I
promise.
won't get on the escape pod. I'll stay here.
I made a promise I didn't intend to keep. The baby would be dead by then, so it wouldn't matter anyway. That's a relief. My life won't have been wasted if I can take you down with me. He sounded truly relieved when he said that. A moment later, he vanished.
I just can't seem to get away from the bad guy role.
Communicating directly with the person I was about to kill only added to the weight of my guilt, but there was no time for hesitation. It was time to carry out my final murder. God. There was no need to stay in the suit now that the undying flames were gone. I took it off and transformed into my class armor instead. Then I started breaking down the door. Without the flames to protect it, it didn't stand a chance. Slowly but steadily, the door began to crumble under my attacks. Damage grew heavier and heavier. Until at long last, it was completely destroyed. I dashed right into the defense room without stopping. Duh! With a loud cry, I charged towards the baby's capsule. I had a strong feeling my guilt would paralyze me if I hesitated for even a moment. So I just kept running with all my strength. Ah! Don't stay calm. Get agitated. Throw out all your common sense. I kept repeating those words to myself as I raised my sword and, with a racing heart, sliced through the capsule with the baby still inside it.
System down. System
For a
down.
moment there, I thought he was just going to use the jackhammer. You know?
Emergency. Emergency. Switching to reserve power supply. Restore system immediately.
The emergency announcement began playing as I took the baby's body out of the capsule.
Full system. Error. Emergency. Reserve power depleted. All systems shutting down. All systems shutting down.
The lights went out. I quickly ran through the bedarkened school campus. I handed the body over to Commune, who'd been waiting in the storeroom. Takumi, you did as I asked. I'm sorry you always have to be forced to take on the painful responsibilities. I'm truly sorry. Never mind that, just get the escape pod ready. I'll go call the others. I ran up the stairs to the school towards the roof. Wake up, everybody. Head to the escape pod hangar right now. Wake up. The escape pod is ready. I pounded on every door on the roof to wake everyone up. What happened? Is there an enemy attack? Just dead to the hangar now. Everybody wake up. I ferried my confused friends towards the underground hangar. Everybody crowded into the escape pod.
What's going on? I thought we couldn't use the escape pod without Veshness's cryptoglobin.
Did you find a substitute? Who in the world could sub for Veshness?
Hey, wait. What do we do about the invader army? I glanced out of the window as we were running here, and the wall of fire was gone.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
The school's completely defenseless right now.
Isn't the wall of fire powered by the baby in the defense room? If the wall is down, something must have happened to the baby. And here's the escape pod suddenly ready to take off. Does that mean the fuel being used to power this pod is...
Takumi! You didn't.
Jig was up. My friends had figured out I'd done the unforgivable once more. I closed my eyes and kept silent, fearful that they would turn on me. However... Tsubasa and Yugumu each took one of my hands into theirs and squeezed hard, tightly, without saying anything. I'll share your guilt with you. That was what it felt like they were trying to tell me.
I'm sorry, Takumi.
You did that despicable deed? For us?
That makes us accomplices. You should have just let me take bad guy roles like this.
One by one, the others started commiserating with me. The moment it hit me that they weren't going to despise me, tears of relief started welling up in my eyes. It made my desire to go to the artificial satellite with these people even stronger than before.
Commune? How long until takeoff?
Just a little more. The takeoff sequence is proceeding smoothly. We just have to trick the AI into thinking today is day 100.
As soon as she said that, the inside of the pod started shaking, making it difficult for us to keep standing.
To your seats! This is gonna be a rough launch. Expect at least 8G.
What the heck's 8G? I didn't know phone tech was that advanced already.
I think she means the gravitational force pushing against our bodies when we take off.
How strong is 8G?
Strong enough to rip your heart out of your body if you don't strap down. Get to your seats, everyone!
Quickly found our seats and buckled up. At around the same time,
Omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system. Special defense unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
the announcement that was supposed to play on day 100 blared out from the hangar speakers. Commune had successfully hacked the system and tricked the AI into thinking it was day 100. My heart was racing and my breathing became faster. Finally, we were finally returning to the artificial satellite. All our dreams were gonna come true.
I want to make something.
Feeding hungry kids.
Next time.
Maybe my. Then I'd be just like.
Oh, God.
It felt like so long.
Yes, but everything is over now. Once the next announcement plays, this pod will be ejected to the schoolyard. After that, it goes directly to the artificial satellite.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds.
As the second announcement played, the shaking in the escape pod became even more intense.
Finally time! Let's go!
Special defense unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
To outer space we go!
Wow! I'm actually starting to get excited!
An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
It's over, Takumi.
Yeah. It feels like it's been a really, really long nightmare.
Please depart immediately after boarding the escape pod.
This long and hellish nightmares of ours was finally ending today. We were going to the artificial satellite.
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch moment.
Huh?
The announcement got cut off halfway. It wasn't just the announcement. All the mechanical noises around us had stopped. The inside of the pod was eerily silent.
What's happening? What's going on? We out of power?
Has the takeoff been reset?
Commune, what is this?
I don't understand. Why was the takeoff aborted at this stage?
What do you think? Commune stood up from her seat in a fluster and booted up the internal PC to check what had caused the disruption.
What? Insufficient propellant energy? That is impossible.
Not even the baby's blood is strong enough to power the escape pod?
It can't be. His cryptoglobin was supposed to be in a league of its own.
Exactly. For it to be insufficient is inconceivable. Just 1 second ago, the power was so strong, I was having trouble keeping it in check.
Commune kept staring at the screen, completely stunned.
The energy in the propellant keeps going down even as we speak. It's almost as if it's deliberately refusing to allow us to take flight.
The moment Commune said that, I suddenly remembered what had transpired before. The promise I made to the baby just before he died. Was the escape pod being stalled from taking off because I broke my promise? Was his will preventing me from reaching the artificial satellite? I should have gotten off the pod the moment I realized I was the one holding it back. Everyone would be saved then, everyone except me, but I just couldn't give up on my dream. Becoming roommates with Tsubasa, Yugumu, and Darumi on the artificial satellite, happily living day to day despite being dirt poor. I did the unforgivable so that we could all attain that dream together. Killing all those people would be for nothing if I died here. I couldn't bear to get off the escape pod. Weighed down by my hopes and dreams for the future, my body simply refused to move.
Isn't there anything we can do? We just need cryptoglobin, right? Kill me and take mine!
Mine too! I'd gladly die to make sure Mr. Tsubasa stays alive!
What the heck are you two suggesting? That's not happening.
Calm down, brother dearest!
No, I should be the one to get off. A leader shouldn't cling to life so disgracefully. It was my duty to sacrifice myself and save the others. Get off. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Get off the stupid pod, Takumi. But I still couldn't muster up the resolve. The thought that I'd never see my friends again paralyzed me. Nozomi, Ima, Kako, Darumi, Yugumu, Commune, and I would never see Tsubasa again either. The announcement alerting us that time was up echoed through the inside of the pod.
Intruder alert. Intrude defense mode initiated.
Veshness must have mobilized her army to attack the school after noticing the wall of fire had disappeared. There was no time for us to escape anymore. Our big gamble had failed, all because I shamelessly tried to survive alongside the others. We quickly rushed out of the pod to take on Veshness and her troops. The invader army wasn't as large as I imagined. Veshness must have organized her troops in a hurry to seize the window of opportunity while the wall of fire was down. We were more or less evenly matched with her hastily thrown together squad. Invaders came swarming into the school from all directions, and all we could do was kill. Kill, 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 kill. By around daybreak, we had virtually annihilated all invaders except for Veshness and her main force. All that remained was the Supreme Commander herself. If we could take her out, we could survive this. We were so close to a miraculous victory, but it wasn't meant to be. Our greatest weapon, the Revive-O-Matic, broke down from overuse. Unable to come back to life, we started losing our lives one after another, and in the end... Holy shit. Though we barely managed to defeat Veshness, she took each and every one of us down with her. Fucking metal as hell, bro. Killing game route, so close and yet so far. We threw the baby in the blender. Hey, we've completed all the killing game routes. We're at 19. We're almost a fifth of the way through the game. Can you believe that? Okay. What is this? Slasher. I actually like the slasher route. I don't want to do this now. We'll save that for later. Romance route, I've already cleared it. Hello? Is there anything else? Slasher route. Wait. Oh, interesting. This seems like it's going to be a full-ass thing, too. If this is the branch. Huh. Killing game. Well, this is the Cult of Takumi route. This is my second least favorite. Well, no, this is my least favorite. But, So there's only one decision on the cult route. At least as far as I can tell. Decide your destiny. Who will I believe? Ado or Nozomi? Nozomi, you were so right about whatever it is you're saying. I don't remember. You're right. This isn't right. I hear you. If I don't stop, things are gonna get out of hand. But I couldn't bring myself to say it. You were fighting so well, I just wanted to believe that things were okay. Takumi. But hearing it from you made me realize I need to let everyone choose their future of their own free will. I need to trust them. We can come together and press onwards together, even without this power. Yes, that's right, exactly. Ado, I'm sorry, but I've made up my mind. I'm going to go back to how it was. I'm going to go back to how I was. I want to be equals with everyone. Understood. If that's your choice, I must accept it. Really? Honestly, I'm not sure what will happen to me once you do this, but if this is your choice, I have to accept it. Because I love you. I see. I'm glad you understand. Then I'll go ask Yugamu for his help right away. I'll go with you. If you go alone, he may not believe this is Takumi's decision. Oh, right. That's true. I should go too. No, you should rest in your room. You need to be in good condition to handle the effects of the medicine. Oh, sure. I guess that makes sense. Now then, let's go to the biolab. I'm sure Yugamu will be there. Right, there might be another enemy attack, so we should probably get him to act quickly. We'll let you know when it's ready, so just hold on until then. Got it. We went our separate ways, and I returned to my room. I'd been trying to convince myself that I was in the right. But I was wrong. My relationship with everybody was obviously abnormal. I wish I'd noticed it sooner. But the deaths of Darumi and Takamaru had me acting irrationally. I guess when everything is back to normal with everyone, we'll have to start rebuilding from there. I need to trust everybody so we can do this together. I waited all day in my room, but in the end, no one showed up with any news. And a new day had come. Day 51. So we're just gonna lobotomy her anyway, is what it sounds like. Okay then. Letting out a huge sigh, I slowly got out of bed. What now? I wonder if it'll take Yugamu a while to finish the drug. No sooner had I finished my thought. Oh, someone's here. I wonder if it's Ado or Nozomi. I opened the door to find... Takumi, Yugamu just told me he finished the drug. Whoa, that was fast. Well, where is it? About that. It seems he wants you to take it in front of all of us, so he wants you to come to the cafeteria. In front of everyone? I guess he probably wants us to see for certain how it actually changes you. Well, sure, but will I really change that fast? I have no idea, but I'm gonna go to the cafeteria. Come when you're ready, Takumi. With that, Nozomi ran off towards the cafeteria. I don't know I need to take it in front of everybody, but I guess I'll go to the cafeteria. I quickly washed my face and headed out. The moment I stepped inside, everyone turned to look at me. But...
Huh?
What's the matter? I suppose they're nervous. We're not sure how our feelings will change after this. I guess so. It must be scary not knowing how things will turn out. Sorry, guys, but we'll all feel better when I'm back to normal. So where's the medicine? Yugamu? Yes, here. These capsules are the same as the original medicine, but the compound inside is different, so don't worry. Thanks, you sure managed to finish it quickly. Well, all it needs to do is have the opposite effect of the previous drug, so it wasn't all that complicated. Huh, interesting. Takumi, take it already. Of course. And by the way, just to be absolutely clear, you don't need to force yourself to take it if you happen to have a change of heart. Right, but I've made up my mind. I see, right. Are you ready, Takumi? Yeah, for sure. It's hard to ignore how quiet everyone is being, but I'll just get this over with. Here goes nothing. I looked down at the capsules in my palm and shoved them into my mouth. Well, do you feel anything, Takumi? No, nothing yet. Shortly after I swallowed the medicine, something strange started happening inside of me. What is this?
What is this?
I couldn't speak another word. Not only that, but I couldn't move a muscle. All I could do was breathe and blink. Takumi, what's wrong? It's unfortunate, Takumi. I prayed you'd reconsider, but you took it. How truly unfortunate. Wait, what's going on? What did you give him? A drug my family has used for generations during tortures. It shuts out all signals sent from the brain to the body. Its purpose is to make the victim suffer as much as possible so he can breathe and blink. He's fully conscious, he just can't move. Why would you give him that? We came to a unanimous decision. We're the happiest we've ever been. Truly happy, full of love for Takumi. So we can't let anyone destroy our joy? I won't let anyone take this feeling away from me. He's the one who gave me a reason to live when I had none at all. I don't want to go back to the way I was. Everyone began to surround Nozomi as they spoke. She had nowhere to run. What is this? What are you gonna do? I tried to scream as Nozomi started to panic, but I couldn't let out so much as a squeak. Edo began to speak to me, a sorrowful look on his face. I'm so sorry, Takumi. We decided this together. We want to love you forever. We don't want to lose this feeling. And that goes for me, too. If I lose my love for you, I'll be forced to live with nothing but ugly humans surrounding me. I can't go back to that utter hell. And yet you decided to let all of our feelings go. You even ignored your final chance to turn back and tried to throw away our love. You left us with no other choice if we wanted to be able to love you forever. No other choice? What are you gonna do to him? Takumi is gonna give up his humanity and become a real god, a symbol to be worshipped. A symbol? If we keep giving him these pills, he'll stay this way, and then he'll be with us forever. What? What the fuck? We can supply him with the necessary nutrition via injections, and there are medicines to keep his muscles from atrophying. We'll take our turds cleaning up after his waste. Sir Takumi will be a living symbol that grants us love forever. Forever? I'm stuck like this forever, unable to say anything or even move. It's okay. I won't let you get lonely, Takumi. I'll come to see you every day. Same here. I'll even wash you. No, wait, please stop. This has to be a horrible joke. Are you guys serious? You're really gonna rob him of his freedom? You've lost your mind. Snap out of it. Nigo, stop them. Sorry, they said I have to go along with this or they won't fight. No. There's only one thing left we have to do. And that's getting rid of you, Nozomi. Get rid of me? You started this. You're the reason for all this chaos. You tried to take Takumi away from us, and that's an unspeakable crime. Wait, please, you guys, you have to be reasonable. Remember the plan? We go in order, one blow at a time. Until she dies. Huh? Nozomi, babe, we have to do this. You tried to kill our god. Get ready to accept your punishment. No, I am begging you, don't. I screamed over and over, but my lungs didn't make a sound. I couldn't stop them. All I could do was watch as my friends kill the one who mattered to me the most. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. As her former friends took turns beating her, Nozomi's face eventually became so swollen and blackened that I could hardly recognize her. By the end, she was completely motionless. Where did I go wrong? Please, somebody, anybody, tell me, where did I go wrong? It's when you took the obsession pills, my man.
You did the right thing. You didn't do anything wrong. And we'll prove it to you.
Whoa!
We'll keep fighting to protect you. Then, you'll become the savior of humanity.
Oh, I need to come up with something new. This isn't a Magmar. This is... I need to... I need to come up with something else for this. There's no there's no boobas there.
So, why is this happening, you ask? I got a special reward at everyone's behest. I get to spend time with you as I please. It's truly an honor. I've never done anything like this. I never wanted to. I couldn't have feelings like this for a filthy human, but you're different. You're truly beautiful, Takumi. I'm so happy to be with you like this. I'm so happy to want you like this. Thank you for giving me the chance to feel these feelings. You were always right, Takumi. You deserve to be more than human. I love you, Takumi. I love you. Forever. And for eternity.
After that, I shut off my feelings. I gave up on my humanity and transformed into a living symbol, truly incapable of doing anything but not dying. I continued to watch over mankind, along with everyone else. Yo! Living idol. That, honest to God, is a better ending than the other ending. like Rip Nozomi, she didn't deserve any of what happened there, but like, fuck Takumi, man. You did that to yourself, brother. Okay. Holy moly. I was not prepared for that. Fuck me, what do I do now? I've already done romance. Is there a... Oh my god. Okay, so this is where romance starts. Nozomi's secret. Who will you sacrifice? Okay, so that's Cult of Takumi. Invader Hunt. Killing Game route. Okay. Have we really only done 4 main routes? I don't know how many there are, but like... The achievable said there was like... I saw a 20 on one of the achievables. Are there like 20 main route? Oh boy. How many just... Okay. So slasher route starts there, huh? I guess it's slasher time. How many decisions are there in slasher? Day 43. Okay. Day 73. Oh, I bet that's a bad ending. If I didn't kill the... If I didn't choose to do that. You know what? No. Let's see what this is. I want to see... I'm actually really curious. Because I don't... It's been like months since I've done this. I don't actually remember. Kill Zombie Nozomi. I probably said yes, which means I should probably say no this time. Chainsaw. Rawr. Chainsaw. Rawr. Kill Nozombo. Yes. I mean, no. Whatever. It's your future. Yours. Oh yeah, this dire shit. Memories of the time I'd spent with Karua kept surfacing in my mind, one after another. Kyoshika was fighting hard for her life right in front of me, and all I could think of was Karua's smile.
I can't do it. I can't kill her.
Well, my vision blurred from unshed tears. My strength went out from me, and the power saw fell to the ground. It was at that moment that Nozomi struck. Well... Hey, Nozomi. She shrieked with a loud voice and turned to face me, her mouth still stained with Kyoshika's blood. In her eyes, I could see the reflection of my tear-filled face as I simply stood there, rooted to the spot. The reflection slowly grew larger as she got closer.
I'm sorry, Nozomi.
Sorry I couldn't protect you. Sorry I couldn't kill you. Sorry I'm just so sorry. I closed my eyes and mumbled tearful apologies under my breath again and again. Munch, munch, chew, chew. Luckily, I was now a zombie too, and we made sweet, erotic zombie love. What? I felt my consciousness surfacing from somewhere dark, cold, and heavy. What? That shouldn't be possible. Day 99? I could see dim light from behind my closed eyelids. When I opened them, I saw that I was laying face up on the floor of the gym. A thick fog hung over my mind, making it hard to think. I looked around myself to find something that might help jog my memory. Then I saw it. The sight of the power saw lying a short distance away made me remember everything. After abandoning Kyoshika back there, I was attacked by Nozomi. Then why was I still alive? I couldn't understand. I had to look for the others. I stood up and dragged my faltering body out at the gym. Where did Takamaru, Tsubasa, Gaku, Shoma, and Kurara go? I wandered around the hallways, desperately searching for anyone who might still be alive. Nobody here either. I hadn't detected anyone's presence even after making it to just outside the entrance hall. As I was trying to figure it out, I heard voices from somewhere. We managed to pull through somehow. I was so sure we were gonna make it. All thanks to Kurara's specialist skill. That was all sorts of awesome. Oh, that's where they were. It was the most satisfying to be able to put that Veshness woman in our place. Thanks for helping us even though we kept you quarantined for so long. We would have been wiped out without you. Now that you've seen the power of the Yosuzuki family, be sure to grovel before us until the end of time. They seemed to be talking about Veshness. I had to join them quickly. I could tell they were nearby now. I broke into a quick run towards the entranceway. Itchy tasty. Us 5 are the only ones left, huh? Will the zombies be burned up by the missiles along with the invaders? What? Hey, wait, look over there. What? What's there? Whoa, what? Everyone turned to look at me before I could call out to them. No, it can't be. I was taken aback by how astonished they seemed, but I was too happy to mention anything about it. In sheer relief, I started running as fast as I could towards them. Speak of the zombies and they show up right away. What? The zombies? I could see everyone staring at something behind me, but something felt off. A sense of dread crawled over me as I slowly turned. There I saw bodies of those who used to be our comrades coming closer with snarls and growls. Kyoshika was among them. She'd been turned into a zombie because I abandoned her. Well, not like we can unsee them now that they're here. I'll hold them back. What? You can't be serious. No, there are too many for you to handle. Everyone just run. That was what I wanted to shout, but my breath caught in my throat and nothing came out. All of a sudden... Cool move, Nozomi. The zombies started charging, all of them screaming at the top of their eerie undead voices. Oh no, I'm not going to survive this. But I was wrong. Wait, what? The zombies ran past me as if I was invisible. I think you are invisible, bro.
Out of my way. This is my show. Y'all get the hell out of here and stay alive. Understand? You ain't getting your way. Not if Takemaru Yakushiji has anything to say about it!
Takemaru!
Damn. They got him. The zombies converged on Takemaru all at once. I had to go to Takemaru before it was too late. No, I can't. What was I trying to do? My emotions were all over the place. It felt like my mind was floating and couldn't settle in one spot. Darn it! Let's just get away before we're all wiped out! Sorry, Takemaru. Wait, guys, take me with you. I tried to call to my friends, but again, no words came out of my mouth. I simply stood rooted to the spot, unable to do a simple thing. And then my consciousness slowly melted away. Dinner time? I woke up in the metal shop despite having no recollection of going there. How did I get here? Where did everyone go? I remembered running away from the zombies, but nothing after that. I looked around to see if anyone might be nearby. Is that? A scared-looking Tsubasa was looking around warily. I was hit by a sudden impulse to run over to her, but at the same time, the rational part of my mind screamed at me not to do that. They were the same conflicting feelings I had when I saw Takemaru being attacked. I had no idea what was causing them. Then I felt something else. I was flung away by something. Lifting up my head, I saw... Kyoshika. I was too careless. The zombies made it inside this room too. Run, Tsubasa. But Kyoshika shrieked before I could say anything and started charging at top speed. Damn. Not the boss or... Oh my god! It happened so quickly. Kyoshika sank her teeth into Tsubasa's neck and began feasting on her flesh like a starving beast. Tsubasa was being eaten alive before my very eyes. This is gonna be a weird YouTube video. This is gonna be a weird tone shift of a fucking upload. This is a weird stream. It's gonna be even weirder if somebody clicks this shit with no context. Just, oh yeah, toxic Yuri, fucking obsession shit, now zombies. What the fuck is this video game? Once again, I could do nothing but stare at the shocking scene. I couldn't even get to my feet. As Kyoshika kept feeding, I caught a glimpse of Nozomi. The corners of her lips turned up. Was she smiling? The next moment, she caught my gaze, and the look in her eyes changed into that of pity. Come join us, Takumi. It'll be more fun that way. What? What did she mean? I didn't hear her say anything, but I heard her voice in my head. Then all of a sudden... Oh! With a screwdriver! A screwdriver pierced through her head and she collapsed on the spot, black congealed blood pouring out of her wound. I quickly looked over to see who had done it. God damn it, Gaku. I was gonna score some fucking zombussy, dude. And then you have to come in here with your fucking Fuck you, Gaku. I wish you'd been dead the first time, but not like zombie dead. I don't want you around as a zombie, you fucking... You damn mindless monsters! Just drop dead already! I'm gonna hunt down and kill every last one of you! As I looked at Gaku standing there, trembling in rage and sorrow. Something inside that had been holding me back burst apart. My mind completely shut down and I gave my body over to my uncontrolled impulses. Ah! Get away from me! Sure. You know what? I'm glad I got to be the one to eat Gaku. I looked down blankly at Gaku as I fed on him. There was no sadness or guilt, nothing except the excitement and satisfaction of filling my senses with the delightful taste of blood. Fuck yeah, I got to kill Gaku this route. I looked over at where Nozomi was lying on the floor. Her eyes were empty and clouded over. She was just a lump of inactive flesh now. She had no way of communicating with me, and yet...
You finally joined us.
I got the feeling that was what she was saying. I slowly regained consciousness until eventually I could see light. The body of Shoma lay in front of me. He'd been completely drained of blood. Oh, Shoma's dead too. I probably killed him. My hands and blood were covered in thick, fresh blood. What? My hands and blood were covered in thick, fresh blood. Where did she go? I must find her. I must. Kurara, I must. You leave Kurara out of this. She's a good down-home girl. She don't need your fucking gross zombie shit, bro. She doesn't want your smelly zombie... Oh. A word? A word?
Troops! Congrats! At long last.
Wait a minute.
The most important battle of all will be upon us moment. Get yourselves in order before then.
Wait a minute. Day 100? Eh, who cares about that? Kurara must find where she... Oh my god. Do I get to... Do I get... Hold on. Hold on a minute. Finally, found. Why run away? Don't run. I must. Oh, let me play. Yeah! Oh, hell yeah. Where are you at, Kurara? You get your pumpkin-headed, tomato-headed ass over here. I'm eating fucking tortellini. Does tortellini have tomatoes in it? I don't even know what that is. Did I just make up a word? Probably. No, I'm sorry. Please let me live. Why so scared? Please, no! Kurara, you've got it all wrong. All I want is to kill you. Kurara, I must. What? Huh? What? Huh? This is going way deeper than I thought it would, by the way. Holy shit. Zombie choices. Okay. Fucking zombie decisions. Must. Yo, this rules. Kurara.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds.
Oh yeah, will it?
Special defense unit members, please board the escape pod at the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily. Please depart immediately after boarding the escape pod. Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Well. What? Yo! Yo! Oh, no Nozomi, though. Damn it. We got Gaku, but no... Wait, is Gaku there? I don't see him. Oh, god damn it. He's there. Oh, we could have had Nozomi. God... Fuck you, Gaku, you piece of shit. Mother...
The pod has successfully left the atmosphere. Switching
This
to
rules.
automatic flight control until arrival at artificial satellite. Repeat.
Hell yeah, brother. Zombie good end. Flight of the Living Dead. Decision time. Decide your zombie destiny. Speaking of zombies, apparently they put Bonz's new cards in Master Duel. Apparently Call of the Haunted's good now. I need to get fucking ultra rare points to make the good cards for it. I wanna play Call of the Haunted in 2026. That sounds fun. That sounds like a good time. Anyway, I am a zombie of class and taste. I will not bite your neck. I can't do that to Karara. I must. Karara. Must. 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 Stop saying must. Stop eating my food. Oh no! Stop it already. I must. Karara, I must. I want.
No! Leave me alone!
Oh shit. This is... Gaku first! Gaku first! That's it.
You're all going to die for this!
Yo.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Holy shit. Let's fucking go, bro.
I'll kill you! And you! And you! And every last one of you! Die! 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 Die!
Hey, Takumi, you hesitated just now when you were trying to attack me. If you could still hear my voice, then listen up.
Bad ending can't have been what you came back for, right? Then use your power to redo it. Come back and save me. Save us all one more time. All right then. Goodbye.
Damn. That's what I get for hesitating. Shit. Well, Karara's last stand. What are we on now? 21? 22? 22! Holy moly, we're over a fifth of the way through the game, theoretically, until the DLC comes out. Well, I guess through part 2. Whatever, you know what I mean. Slasher route, slasher route. What about over here? What's this This is probably going to be a long one, isn't it? Do I want to start this now? It's only day 43. But it says take action, right? What if I don't take action and I let whatever happens, happens? Surely that'll be a short end, right? Take action. Jump out of window or dodge the attack. Jumping! Get me out this fucking building, bro. There's a goddamn Scooby-Doo ghost murder in here or whatever we're on. Can't afford to die here. It's a desperate move, but I'll bet it all on this.
Nozomi, hold on tight. We're gonna jump.
What?
Also, sorry I got the schniffles. It's very... I grabbed Nozomi around the waist and charged into the window with all my might. There was the sound of breaking glass, and then we were in the air. For a moment, it felt like we were floating there in the rainy night sky. But of course, that didn't last. We're probably fine, right? We're inside the school. Gravity kicked in and we fell. My skull slammed into the ground with a dull crack. I can't die yet. I still have so much I need to do. But it was no good. My consciousness cut out abruptly and completely. But the Revive-O-Matic, though. Day 46. I woke up feeling like my consciousness had floated to the surface from a very deep place. Where am I?
Takumi, you're awake.
I heard somebody's voice nearby. I turned towards it and found Nozomi's eyes peering into mine. Nozomi. Thank goodness you're alright. I was starting to think you'd never wake up. How long have I been out? What day is it? Almost 3 full days. It's day 46 now. Do you remember what happened? He grabbed hold of me and jumped out of a 3rd floor window. Yeah, I remember. We were being chased by the killer. I wasn't hurt too badly, but you... Well, you hit your head and died? But if I'm okay now, then... I carried you to the infirmary and put you inside the Revive-O-Matic. Oh, thanks, Nozomi. You're a lifesaver, really. Literally. I should be the one thanking you. You saved me from the killer. But even after the machine brought you back, you stayed unconscious. We were all worried, especially Hiriko. Hiriko? Yeah, she came to check on you all the time. She even helped take care of you when I needed a break. She seemed so cold when I first met her, but she's actually a very caring person, huh? I really wouldn't have expected Hiriko to show that much concern for me. It's nice to know she doesn't hate me after all. Something about Nozomi's story bothered me. So what about Moko? She didn't make it. I took her to the Revive-O-Matic too, but it was too late. She'd lost too much blood. I'm sorry, Moko. If only I'd been quicker, I could have saved you. It wasn't your fault, Nozomi. Moko wouldn't want you to blame yourself.
I know, but I just miss her so much.
Oh, this is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? Fuck it, we're committing. I wished I could say something to comfort Nozomi, but all I could do was put my hand on her shoulder and let her cry. I'd broken my promise that we'd all survive this time. If only we'd found the killer sooner, or if we'd gotten Moko to the infirmary in time. Regret washed over me in waves. Even after coming back in time, I'd failed. Was there any point in going on? Can't quit now. That's not what Moko would have wanted either. Now more than ever, we need to stop the killer. After a while, Nozomi calmed down and went to tell the others that I was awake. She said I should go see everyone in the cafeteria. I should get going soon. Got out of bed, feeling completely normal. So normal it was hard to believe I'd been dead just a few days ago. Okay, next stop, cafeteria. I don't practice cafeteria. Oh, Takumi. You son of a bitch. It's good to see you back on your feet. Thank goodness. We thought you'd die if you slept much longer. Technically, he did die. It's a good thing we had the technology to bring you back. Sorry to put you guys through all that, but don't worry, I'm fine now. Seriously, dude, you gotta be more careful. We'd really be up a creek if we lost you, too. Kaku. Oh, I mean... Now, Mr. Mariko didn't mean anything by it. He just lacks any sense of social delicacy. That's rich coming from you. So, you guys know about Moko already. Nozomi told us. She said the killer attacked the 3 of you. Why didn't you bring me with you that night? I can't believe I missed out on more murder. My murder. Quiet, you. Don't make me shove Kyoshika's perverted sword down your throat. I'll be nice and quiet from now on. Zobi got us all together that morning and told us what happened. We carried Moko's body to the morgue and put it there for now. Everyone's faces clouded over as they relived the tragedy anew. I know how everyone felt. Of course, for them, this was the first time one of our friends had died. Hold on, you carried Moko to the morgue? What about the drones? I was curious why they didn't activate too, so I decided to look into it. Weird thing is, there's nothing wrong with the drones themselves. They're operating exactly as intended. But how can that be? Takumi, what's the meaning of this? You might not believe me, but none of this happened in my future.
I was so determined to save everyone this time. But I couldn't protect Moko. I'm sorry.
Hey man, don't beat yourself up. This is just how war is, you know? That's right, Mr. Sumino. Your time-traveling hijinks don't even come into play here. At this point, it doesn't really matter whether we believe you or about that or not. Yeah, I'm just sad about Moko. Why'd she have to die? Lady Moko, I swear on the holy Jumanji sword you shall be avenged. We've been investigating while you were out, Mr. Sumino, but we haven't found anything. The killer remains just as much of a mystery as ever.
Oh.
If we can go over the incident one more time, you two ran away from the killer together, correct? Yes, I remember it clearly. I see. Tsubasa, what's the current life sign total? It's 14. That means the killer's still out there. And you were all in your rooms that night, right? That's right. You, Nozomi, and Moko were the only ones who were out. I feel so bad that I was sleeping like a piece of human trash while all that stuff was going on. It's not like we could have helped. It's still the middle of the night. Could you two please grow a spine? Feeling sorry for ourselves won't bring Moko back. If you've got the energy to spout all that nonsense, why not use it more productively? By finding the killer, for example. Well, easy for you to say. If Moko got killed, what kind of chance do we have? If you've got an idea to kill a freaking power saw murderer without using hemoanima, I'm all ears.
Huh?
Hey, that's right. The killer had their suit and power saw when they attacked us. That's gotta mean they had some spares or something, right? I mean, the ones we found were locked up in the metal shop. Yeah, about that. We checked the locker, and the suit and the power saw were both gone. They're gone? I rushed over to the metal shop to see the locker for myself. The moment I put my hand on the door, it swung open. The combination lock from before was gone. There's nothing in here. How? It was already open when we came to check it out. I didn't find any fingerprints, and there's no sign of the lock being forced either. What? But how could this have happened? No one knew the code but me. Could the killer have used telepathy to find out? Fucking maybe. Well, anything's possible at this point. How are we supposed to defend against that? I don't want to die. Quit your whining. Grow a pair and let's actually do something about it. I may be a chronic loser, but I could still put up a fight by a losery way. If you need bait to lure the killer out, I'll gladly volunteer. At least then I'll be good for something. No, I'm not losing anyone else. I'm gonna find the killer and kill them before they can strike again. Let's search the school again. Everyone, if you notice anything strange, let us know right away. Okay. Kako be noticing shit. And not saying shit. We split up into groups and spent the rest of the day looking for clues. But just like every other time, we failed to find anything new. No one had the heart to discuss things any further, and day 46 drew to a close. Day 47. Oh.
Prepared to spend another day.
Oh, sick, it's this shit again. What the? That wasn't normal. Did the announcement bug out? And why do I feel so hazy? It felt like a thick fog had covered my mind. My body grew lighter and lighter. I feel like going back to sleep. What is it? I was brought back to the land of the living by the unrelenting ringing in my doorbell. That was a close one. It almost went out like a light. I hurried over to open the door. Takumi, good, you're still safe. Hiriko, what happened? What do you mean safe? No time to explain. Use these to plug your ears for now. Hurry. Earplugs? Without knowing why, I inserted the earplugs Hiriko handed me. Then she pulled out a notepad, scratched something down, and showed it to me. We're under attack from an enemy who uses special sound frequencies to create illusions. What? So the announcement just now... Oh, you can't hear me. Give me a sec. I borrowed the pen and notepad from Hiriko and hurriedly wrote out a message. What about everybody else? We'll go help them now. Ah, shit. Just then the alarm sounded. Hiriko was right. We were under attack.
Intruder alert. Defense mode.
Let's go, Hiriko. She read the movement of my lips and nodded firmly. We split up to tell everyone about the situation and how to deal with it. Fortunately, no one had been completely entranced by the illusions yet. But since our ears were plugged, we had to deal with the added challenge of coordinating a battle without being able to hear each other. Skip battle. Ah, right. This one. Okay. So we're gonna watch that another 14 times, right? At least. I'm just gonna fucking skip this shit. We've how many times have we watched this? He rewound time and brought her back. His commander wasn't able to turn back time so smoothly before. He must have powered up too. What an annoying ability. I'll have to defeat that one first. You win. What do I win? Another beer. Okay, I don't know who to pick here. Golly. Who wants yummies? Who here wants yummies? Shoma.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. You got this. I believe in you. It's like Old Yeller. You remember Old Yeller? You can. I believe in you.
This was the only way.
Extermination complete. I don't remember what anyone's count is at. Skibida-bibida-bibida-bida-bida-bida-bida. You know what, Kako? Get your hands wet.
Can I really do it?
Yeah, bro, you got this. I believe you. You're a god gamer. You're Batman, bro. Batman kills all the time, right? It's his favorite thing, killing. Right? That's what Zack Snyder always told me. Batman should always kill people. Superman should always be ashamed of who he is. You know, all the Zack Snyder lessons. Yeah, we freaking won! Keep it down. Your broke boy voice is even more grating than usual. We fought with our ears plugged the entire time. I know it's to stop the auditory attack, but it was exhausting. Yes, the Holy Jumanji sword and I weren't able to hear each other, and it made for an agonizing fight. Wait, what? That sword can hear? Why didn't you let me enjoy the illusion? I wanted to see the happiest ending of all, where y'all have fun killing each other. If you want to hallucinate that badly, come and see me. I've got the good stuff. No way, man. That shit's against the goddamn law. Don't make me kill you. Oh, please. It's perfectly legal. Probably. At any rate, it was Takumi and Hiruko's quick thinking that saved us that allowed us to react so quickly. Yeah, your experience of the future really saved us this time. Actually, this wasn't... Oh! Hiruko suddenly pinched my arm, cutting off what I was about to say. Does she not want them to know it was her idea? I mean, exactly. I remembered how this commander fought back in my future. Good thing we made it in time. If you remembered, why couldn't you have told us earlier? Maybe then I wouldn't have had to experience the nasty illusion of my dear sister backhanding me when I tried to follow her into the bathroom. That wasn't an illusion. I'm just glad we managed to defend the academy without anybody getting hurt. We've had this exact scene before. Yes, it's up to us to fight harder now for Moko. Does this game have the zero? Hang on. This doesn't come up very often, but I want to know if it has the zero escape thing of auto skip things you've seen before. Subtitles. No, sick. Just making sure. Like I said, it's not going to come up that often, but I know we've definitely seen all this before. We won the battle and parted ways in a friendly mood. Hiriko alone said nothing. She was gazing at the sky and appeared to be thinking deeply about something. How did she know this commander used sound waves to create illusions? Was it another one of those secrets she couldn't tell me about? Would she ever take me into her confidence? I went back to my room with my heart feeling weighed down. I was so tired that I fell clean asleep before very long. Day 48. Another morning. I'm feeling really hungry. Still a little sluggish from the battle yesterday, and my stomach felt so empty that it hurt. I had to eat something, and soon. I'd better go to the cafeteria. I need to ask Tsubasa for today's life sign count, too. I walked out my door just like normal, but then... The next thing I knew, I was standing by the pool in the leisure lounge, spacing out and still feeling hungry. What's wrong with me today? I'd definitely gone to the cafeteria after leaving my room, but I didn't get the impression I'd eaten anything. It's hard to imagine I'd been that hungry and not found anything I actually wanted to eat. And why did I come here afterwards of all places? I got no reason to be in the leisure lounge, apart from being so tired. I did die pretty recently after all. Maybe I'll rest here a while before I get back to the search. Right! We never actually explored the whole Takumi being an actual cannibal thing. Or whatever the fuck's going on with him. The organic life count within the school is still 14. There'd been no change at all since Moko's death. Losing our comrade like that had inspired us to pull together, but there was no telling how long our morale would last. Fear of the killer had crept into our hearts, and it was starting to feel like we'd never fully dispel it. Oh good, free time. Yikes. Free time, huh? Oh, I didn't want to do free time. Report card. I said I would commit, though, and I'm decided to commit. Okay, so who actually... Eido's dead. There are a lot of people with 1s and 2s. Is there anyone alive that I want to hang out with that I haven't really? Hiriko, Darumi, Tsubasa. Eva's not listed. I guess we haven't met Eva yet. You know what? Let's rizz up the boy. Let's rizz up the boy. 100. Boy, it's been a minute since I've had to look this up. Line, gift, guy. It's also possible I'm gonna have to go find... I might not have enough materials to make anything he would want. That might be an issue later, if you can imagine it. Yugumu Omakage. Yugumu Omakage. Torture restraints. Ball gag, risque briefs, and tombstone. I will see what I can do, bud. Ball gag's an accessory, right? It's accessory to horny... Did I say corny? Horny sex, right? Horny shenanigans. Yugumu. Time to ball gag you up, brother.
This excites me so much I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
Cool. Free time, free time. What next? Risque briefs and tombstone. So that's gonna be clothes? Briefs are clothes, right? And we can make them. Here, bud. You're gonna look great in them, bro, I promise. I love how we're just giving this to him in the cafeteria with everyone. Oh, bond up! Hell yeah.
Each member of my family has a favorite MO and murder instrument. My father's a sniper. My mother uses martial arts. My oldest brother uses poisonous blowing darts. They're faster than bullets in his hands, and he uses them to achieve different goals. My second brother's a bomber. He has a ton of explosives at his disposal. Remote detonation, point blank, he's got a bomb for every occasion. My sister takes after our mom with one difference. She's got superhuman strength. People let their guards down because she's just a kid, and then she kills them before they know what's happening. You can imagine how intense things get when we get into a family squabble. I'm not privy to the details, but I heard Mom and Dad's first meeting was particularly volatile. I'll introduce you to them one day. If we make it back alive, that is.
Cool. Bing bong. Another day without catching the killer. I could feel our repeated failure eating away at me. I didn't know how much more of this I could take. Just have to search even harder tomorrow. Trying to psych myself up, I got into bed and closed my eyes. As I drifted off to sleep, my thoughts were full of the friends I'd lost, both in my first timeline and this one. Day 49. Bing bong. Ding dong, bing bong. It's morning. I didn't have any dreams last night, but I slept pretty well. Who would want to see me this early? Still half asleep, I shuffled over to the door and opened it to greet my visitor. Hello, Takumi. Sorry to calling you so early. Kago, what's up? Are you okay? It's about the last time the killer appeared. There's something I haven't told you. You mean the night Moko was killed? Yeah, we said we were all in our rooms back then, but actually, I'd noticed something strange, so I went out to investigate it myself. You did? Oh shit, Bat Kako! I got up for a drink of water during the night, and I heard Nozomi scream. I was worried, so I went to find her, and then I found Moko's body in that classroom. And? Did you see the killer too? No, I'm sorry. After I saw Moko, I wasn't thinking straight. I just screamed and ran away. I was gonna go back to the roof and tell the others, but then I heard some footsteps coming down the hallway. I thought it might be the killer, so I ran to the bathroom and hid in one of the stalls. Stayed there for the whole rest of the night. But I don't understand. Why didn't you tell us this sooner? My dear brother found out he'd have overreacted and made me sleep in his room again. But I thought I should mention it now, just in case. I'm sorry it took so long. Okay, well, thanks for coming clean. I'm just glad you're okay. That must have been scary for you. No, I was fine, but I really regret not fighting alongside the rest of you from the start. I want to get stronger and fight the invaders on my own terms. First, we have to take the killer down. Let's both give it our all, Takumi. Absolutely. I know we'll get through this if we work together. Right? Kako gave me a determined smile and bounded away, looking a lot more motivated than before. Interesting, the Kako route. I'll keep this a secret from Ima for now. It's not like anything actually happened to her. Alright, back to business as usual today. Can't just sit around with the killer still on the loose. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Alright, I got one more Yugamu and then I'm running out of ideas. So, you better like it. You better like it a lot. Ornaments? Tombstones are ornaments, right? Yeah, of course. Of course they are. Oh, this is gonna cost all my rocks. I'm gonna have to go rock farming after this. Maybe. That's the last one, bro. There ain't no more after this.
This excites me so much I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
Just a second. I think Raiko's been activated. Or maybe Entei's been activated. One of the pups has been activated. Give me just a sec. I'm back. I have no conception of what set of they're just hyper. They're just zoomy tonight. Kyoshika? Never mind. I've given you everything I can give. Tsubasa! You know what? Let's spend some time with Tsubasa, if we're able. I might need to go rock farming. Let's hang out with the Tsubasa. Although this is the Kako route. Nah, let's make friends with Tsubasa. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? No. Hang on. I didn't actually check what she wanted. Fast food. What? What do you mean fast food? Oh shit. Ah, I don't have enough rocks! Damn it. The burger doesn't have enough rocks in it. I gotta go rock farming. Shit. Never mind, Subasser. We'll hang out later. Maybe. Rock farming! Oh, I can't go out exploring now. It's the afternoon. Well, she doesn't want to hang out. I can hang out with Kurara, Shoma, Yugamu. You know what? Let's have a nice Kurara hangout. Hey, bro. What you doing? Takumi, assist me with my training. Yeah.
Huh?
You're always training for battle whenever we have free time.
Ah.
How do you manage to stand doing such intense training every day? It's only natural. Despite my appearances, I'm a soldier after all. A soldier? The Osuzukis rose to prominence through weapons development. We're military nobles. We Osuzukis must be brilliant soldiers in order to lead armies. That's why I train every day, to disciple my mind and body, so I can remain as the noble I was born to be. So her daily training is part of her duties as a noble, then? I guess the upper class have their own struggles, too. Sure, bud. Exercise. Bong, bong. Today flew right by. We keep looking and looking, but we still have no idea where the killer's hiding. Should we try searching outside again? I'm still curious about how all those invaders died. No, we have to focus on the killer. The life sign total hasn't changed, so they must be in the school somewhere. I tossed and turned in bed as I thought the matter over. Then I suddenly got really sleepy. Before I knew it, I'd fallen into a deep, deep sleep. There we go. Hydration time. Day 50. Halfway done. We made it to day 50, huh? Technically, this is the halfway point, but it feels like we still have a long way to go. Better to go to the cafeteria. Maybe Subasa's device will say something different today. When I reached the cafeteria, everyone else was there too, having breakfast. Despite what the announcement said, the courtyard was already unlocked a long time ago. Where's the present he promised to give us? Are you saying there's no gift? No! Everything is lies! Everything is lies. Any gift from a piece of scrap man like that wouldn't be worth a second glance anyway. Aren't you curious, though? I figure it's gotta be something pretty special for a big milestone like this. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy. So perhaps... salmon roe manju with custard. Ma'am? Or a new human guinea pig for my experiments? Or a coupon for a 24-hour consequence-free murder spree? You two are the only ones that want something like that. If I could ask for anything, I wouldn't mind some human rights. Of course, I'd have to start resembling an actual human being first. I'm sorry I even mentioned it. I should just be grateful I'm allowed to breathe the same air as everyone else. I decided to leave everyone to their conversation and took a seat at the edge of the group. How about you, Hiriko? If you could pick, what would you want as a present? Nothing in particular comes to mind. I prefer adding to my collection through my own efforts. Oh, what do you collect, Hiriko? It's a secret.
Hey!
What is it? What, is it that bad? It ain't something that's against school rules, is it? Wouldn't you like to know? Darn it! Not getting something we were supposed to get makes me feel like I've lost out! Can't we at least get a better breakfast than usual? That depends on you, buddy. You can use the Rationomatic for that. I'm not talking about actual food, more like the vibe, you know? So, a breakfast party. You're the type of party animal with an idealized image of Christmas, aren't you? Who said anything about Christmas? Even if I was, what's wrong with that? I grew up dirt poor and never got to enjoy any special events before. party people of the world should just drop dead, but parties themselves should live on forever. Such a classy move for someone to die at a party during a blackout. Don't joke about that stuff. I'm still in shock about Moko's death. But the fact that the killer hasn't killed us all at once means they enjoy taking their time and making us squirm. So when you think about it, this is actually the perfect time for a party. Yeah, the chance to see the looks on our faces change from joy to abject terror would be real tempting. I assume. You're saying we should throw a party to bait the killer into attacking again? It's worth a try, I guess. If they don't show up, we can just treat it like a regular party and enjoy ourselves. I suppose that would be alright. What do you think, Takumi? I don't mind trying it, but let's make sure we have a real plan in place. Yeah, we'll throw down the moment the killer shows up. This'll learn him for sneaking around and picking us off like cowards. Then without further ado, let us party the day away. You don't have to tell me twice. I'll go get everything ready. One thing led to another, and before we knew it, we decided to throw a party that night. Celebrate making it to day 50. We weren't going to do anything special, just eat whatever we could get the Ration-O-Matic to spit out. We busied ourselves with the decorating and other preparations, and the time for the party soon arrived. Wow, this is unexpectedly nice. The fruits of our combined labor. Even the holy Jumanji sword approves. Huh, pretty nice, huh? Don't be shy, everyone. Eat as much as you want. Gaku directed the food preparation, and I helped. My dear sister's knaps are to die for. There's also chocolate, kimchi, fish roe custard, and liver sashimi whipped cream. Fuck off. Are you sure there are not penalties for losing a bet? The menu makes it clear that this is a party for the unwashed masses, but I suppose I could lower myself once in a while. You do at least have caviar, yes? Wine goes well with caviar. Unfortunately, this place isn't stocked with alcohol. Course not. What if there was an attack? I thought you were supposed to be the model student around here. Can we get this party started already? Food's gonna get cold. Has anyone seen the party poppers? I thought we made some earlier. Oh, sorry. We did make some using the gift-o-matic, but I forgot to take them out of the machine. By way of apology, please put my useless body in a cannon and blow me up as dirty fireworks instead. There's no need for that. I'll go get them. You said you left them at the gift-o-matic, right? What? But Takumi, I'll be fine. Just stay here and have fun, okay? Gift-o-matic's in the rec room. That's on the 3rd floor. Doo-doo-doo. Nothing going wrong here. Just an ordinary day of going to pick up groceries from the leisure rec room. Party poppers. Ah, here they are. Now that I got these, I don't need to hang around here anymore. I should get back. Thankfully, nothing bad happened to me on the way out. The others must have started the party without me. I could hear their voices echoing down the hall as I approached the cafeteria. Wait, really? Wait, really? Hey, I've got more food to serve up. Someone bring me the plates. I think we've run out already. Do you want to use my useless body as a replacement? I don't think that's gonna work. Plus, it's not exactly hygienic. The holy Jumanji sword is my friend. I know she'll be gentle with me. I'm so glad you found someone just as degenerate as you. You two deserve each other. I keep telling you, I'm not a degenerate. I still can't believe you're getting drunk on non-alcoholic drinks. Loosen up that robe and go lie down or something. I read that right? Degenerate. Yeah, I did. Cool. Stew's up. Who wants to do a blind tasting? I threw in a ton of mystery meat. Will it make me blind if I eat it? I don't recommend invader meat as an ingredient. It's all fat and sinew. You mean you've eaten it before? Oh, he's eaten people. Cool. Sister dearest, why do you look excited by that idea? Why are you excited at cannibalism, Kako? Setting off the party poppers would be redundant at this point. Takumi, you're back. We were starting to wonder if you were all right on your own. Thanks, Nozomi, but I'm fine. Seems like all I do lately is make you worry. Not at all. In fact, I'm grateful. You're working so hard to keep this team together. Just don't do anything reckless, okay? I don't want you jumping out any more windows. I know that. I'll hold you to that. Nozomi looked so much like Karu when she smiled that I had to turn away for a moment. I probably have the weirdest look on my face right now. I can't let her see me like this. Nozomi, get away from that miscreant. His perversion might be contagious. Oh, Kurara. Sorry, Takumi. I better go talk to her. Sure, take your time. I grabbed a drink and sat down in a corner of the cafeteria. Didn't look like the killer was going to show up, but we still had to be careful. Just then, I felt someone beside me. May I sit with you? Hiriko? Disappointed that I'm not Nozomi? Quit kidding around. Go ahead and sit if you want. Thank you. I'll do just that. Hey, you helped take care of me while I was knocked out, right? I never got to thank you for that. It was nothing. I just wanted our leader to be back in action as soon as possible. Yeah, of course. Don't worry. I wasn't reading anything into it. I was concerned about you too, you know. I don't know what I would have done if you'd never woken up. Oh, I had no idea. Sorry to make you worry. How about I get you something as a combined thanks and apology gift? Is there anything you like? I'm curious, actually. Chapter select. Okay, so this is going like 1-to-1, except there's an extra day in here of free time. Interesting. Just checking. What? Oh, right, you said you prefer to get the things you want yourself. Well then, how about a soft vinyl figure. Funko? I think I got a Funko Shakira somebody gave me that I didn't want. You want Shakira? Shakira?
I collect them.
Oh.
Ones of cats.
Also, I don't think we've had this conversation before. This is a new conversation.
Ideally, I'd like a calico.
A calico cat figure. A calico cat figure, huh? What's that look for? Sorry, I was just trying to square you being a cat lover with the image I had of you. Just what is that supposed to mean? I mean in a good way. You're kind of like a cat yourself. You act like a queen. I never know what you're thinking, and you don't let people get close to you unless it's on your terms.
But, on the other hand, you do have a softer side. And it can be pretty cute when you let it show.
What?
Oh, I was talking about cats. Cats are cute that way, you know? Yes, they certainly are. Hey, what's with the sickeningly wholesome atmosphere over here? You better not be trying anything to seduce Mistress Hiriko Takumi. Of course I wasn't. Quiet, Normie. Get your good vibes out of here. Although, it might be fun to see a role reversal with Mistress Hiriko getting dominated for a change. Hey, you guys, come join us. We can't start without you. Yeah, hurry. We're gonna cut the cake. We'll be right there. The party carried on late into the night. For the first time in a while, the school was filled with laughter. We didn't succeed in drawing the killer out, but it had been worth doing for the good memories alone. If only it could have been like this for our entire stay at the academy. As I lay in bed that night, I couldn't help thinking about what might have been if I'd done things differently. Ow. That was a bad one. Ugh. I've been streaming. No, I've been recording for 2 hours. I've been streaming for 5.5. Jesus.
To rise and shine.
Morning already. I feel weirdly tired this morning. Maybe I'll just take 5 more minutes. Of all the times. I dragged my heavy body out of bed and begrudgingly opened the door. Standing there on the other side was... Yugumu, what do you want? And this early, too. Things have taken a turn for the worst. I need you to come with me. Hey, wait up. Yugumu looked uncharacteristically serious. That couldn't be a good sign. Hoping that I was wrong, I ran after him. But the place he'd led me to and the sight I saw there only confirmed my worst fears. Takamaru! Well, this is different. I don't remember this happening last time. It was a sight that had become sickeningly familiar. A huge pool of blood with a corpse right in the middle of it. Given whose room we were in, it could only be one person. Yeah, it could only be one person, the guy you're looking at?
I smelled blood when I got up this morning. I followed my nose and found Takemaru's door was ajar. I decided to take a look inside and, well, you can see for yourself.
No! This can't be! Why?
Judging from how wet the blood is, he hasn't been dead very long. Still too long for the Revive-O-Matic to fix him, though.
Faced with the sight of Takemaru's mangled body, all I could do was stand there in shock. Hang on. Somebody else died at this point, right? Wait, Darumi and Yugumu? Wait, how did Yugumu die in this timeline? In the other timeline? I don't remember. Oh, maybe the zombie plot had already started by then. You know what? That might have been when the zombie thing started, so we're actually doing a slasher this time. I think. Huh. So last time it was Yugumu and Darumi, but this time it's just Takemaru. But the others had heard me screaming and came to investigate. When they saw what had happened, they'd screamed too. The whole place erupted in chaos and confusion. It took a while for everyone to calm down. Later that day in the afternoon, we took Takemaru's body to the morgue and placed a grave marker in the courtyard for him. I swore I wouldn't lose anyone else. How did this keep happening? We have the bugs, right? The idiots brought the Gi back with them, right? I'm assuming this is the route where the other Gi is the problem, and it's an Amogus situation where there's a I think the green Gi is the zombie one, the red Gi is the Amogus one. So we're in an Amogus situation right now, I think. Anyway, would anyone like some sea cucumber sandwiches? I've got natto over rice with bananas and whipped cream too. Should I take that as a no? Too bad, I think this turned out pretty well. How could anyone eat after seeing what we saw this morning? I totally could, but I feel like everyone will get on my case if I look too happy. Do whatever you want. You can be wait like a pig, degenerate that he is. Don't get me wrong, I feel bad for Takemaru, but that doesn't mean I don't still have an appetite. Hey, Tsubasa, what's the organic life count in the school now? 13. Takemaru's gone, but the killer's still out there somewhere. I'd say that the murder occurred sometime between midnight and daybreak. Did anyone see anything strange during that time? Yugumu's question was greeted with silence, either because no one had anything to say or they just couldn't bear to speak. I wonder why the killer went after Takemaru, and why did they have to kill him in such a cruel way? No reason at all. I told you, right? This killer enjoys killing.
Taking their time picking us off one by one is just more fun for them.
The blackguard! What kind of barbarian sits on the sidelines and revels in the suffering of others? Takemaru's wounds are the same as Eva and Moko's. He must have been torn apart by the power saw just like they were. Oh, Eva's gone. Got it. So we are past the Eva line. Got it. That's if the same culprit is behind it. What do you mean, Hiriko? Nothing, just thinking out loud. More importantly, we need to make plans for the future. Clearly, we aren't safe in our rooms anymore. Hey, that's right! Where are we supposed to sleep now? Let's all stay in the gym tonight. Killer probably won't attack if we're all together. What? So you expect me to sleep with the rest of you peasants? Kurara, now's not the time for that. Please just go along with it. I've always wondered whether you sleep in that dumb mask too. Well, I guess this is my chance to find out. If you dare peek at me, I'll call my father and have him fire a nuke at you. That'd blow the whole school away. Good. Isn't there technically a risk that the killer will strike and take us all out at once? Some of us will have to take shifts staying away on lookout. We'll do it in pairs. From now on, no one is to wander the school on their own. Understood? One more thing, we should probably keep our class armor on even when we go to bed. You want us to sleep in that? We need to be ready in case of emergencies. I know it's not exactly comfy, but just bear with it for now. If that's what you think is best, I'll do it. Should probably go prepare the gym to make it a little more livable. If you don't mind having a filthy barbet like me in your personal space, I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what to do. Okay, so let's decide on our roles and get started. I'll go get some supplies. We began work on converting the gym into a temporary living space. By the time we were done setting up beds and bringing in supplies, it was already night. So this is going the same as I remember it. Well, it looks better than it was, at least. I'm beat. I'd love to fix it up some more, but this will have to do for now. No point in dragging it out. Be careful, Kyoshka. If you start messing around with that sword of yours in here, you'll be charged with public indecency. Oh, you're right. That was a close one. I'll have to be more careful. Try to be more careful with what you say, too. Ha 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 ha. Ding dong bing bong. Oh shit. Is it that late already? I didn't realize the announcement played in here as well. We should call it a night. Sticking to our original routine will help keep us on an even keel.
Oh man, I usually stay up all night playing games. This sleeping in the gym thing stinks.
Just bear with it. We'll have to get used to taking lookout shifts too.
If my raggedy mongrel breath gets too much for anyone, feel free to strangle me in my sleep.
Obviously, we're not going to do that. All right, lights out time. Everyone into your class armor.
So began our first night of sleeping together in the gym. Of course, it would still be okay for us to go to our rooms during the day to shower, get anything we needed, so long as we didn't go alone. Between the unfamiliar surroundings and the shock of Takamaru's death, though, none of us were likely to sleep well that night. Day 52. Morning again. Wait a second, where am I? The ceiling seemed unfamiliar. I panicked for a brief moment, and then I remembered. We'd all slept in the gym last night for safety. I stepped out from behind the improvised curtains surrounding my bed and saw that Tsubasa was also awake. Morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? I know I didn't. I don't think any of us did. What's the life sign total? 13. No change from yesterday. I guess we should search the school again today. I guess so. I feel like we've looked just about everywhere already, though. And it still didn't do any good. Takamaru still got murdered. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to sound so negative. Even if things look hopeless, we need to keep going. I'll go wake the others up. Tsubasa's smile looked forced. No one wanted to admit it, but this extreme situation we'd been put in was wearing us down little by little. As per my suggestion, we spent the day searching for clues about the killer. We split into 3 groups of 4. I was with Hiroko, Nozomi, and Gaku. Looks like we're ready to go. Let's stick together and work hard today. We'll leave the particulars of where we search and what to do to you, Takumi. Don't pick anywhere dark or dirty or dangerous, alright? I can't deal with that crap right now. Now that I'm put on the spot, I'm not sure what to say. Then again, there's no need to overthink it. We just have to try and cover as much ground as possible. Oh, free time? Let's go adventurating. Oh, they're all coming with me. Okay. Nice, we got some rockage. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Bing bong. No new information today, huh? I heaved a deep sigh of frustration. We still weren't getting anywhere. I lay down on my simple camp bed, but the shadow fell across the dividing curtain. Come on, Takumi. It's our turn to go on lookout. It was Nozomi. I'd forgotten we were getting paired up tonight. Sure, I'll be right there. After the nighttime announcement, the lights in the gym dimmed. Nozomi and I sat awake, wrapped in our blankets. This almost feels like we're staying up late without our parents knowing. Yeah, I remember I used to sleep over at a friend's house and stay up like this too. You two must have been very close. Do you think she's still up there in the satellite? I don't know. I hope so. That's not true. You are Karu and Nozomi. I don't know how you forgot, but that's who you are. I was tempted to come clean and tell her everything. I had to make a supreme effort to keep my mouth shut. But if I'm being honest, I was a little scared of you when we first met. I still don't like that you know so much about me from the Nozomi in your future. I mean, that makes sense. It must be kind of unnerving. But you protected me from the killer, even at the cost of your own life.
I'll always be grateful to you for that. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Of course I'm gonna help if one of my friends is in danger. The me from your previous 100 days must have really trusted you. I think I understand why now. So, could you please tell me what happened between us last time? Well, I plan on putting off telling Nozomi about Karo until everything was settled, but she spoke up with an encouraging smile. She must have seen me hesitating. Sorry, it wasn't fair of me to spring that on you, but promise you'll tell me someday? Yeah, I think I can do that. It's a promise, okay? Now we both have to survive. We looked at each other and nodded. We passed the rest of our shift talking in hushed voices and stifling our laughter so we wouldn't disturb the others. The night passed by peacefully with no activity from the killer or the invaders. This weird state of limbo continued for the next couple of days. Day 53. 54. Day 57. Morning. I'd better get up. I got to my feet and stretched my tired body. I was finally starting to get used to these camp beds. As I was getting dressed, I could hear sounds of the others stirring as well.
Huh?
Maybe we should go to the cafeteria and... Ah, shit! The alarm?
Intruder alert. Defenseman.
I've probably already done this one. Blah. Shut up. What? Seriously, an attack first thing in the morning? Everybody, wake up and get ready. We've got a battle on our hands. It's time to engage the enemy. Let's protect the school. I'll let this one rock, because I always let these ones rock. Let me skip. 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 Play your turn. Skip battle. Awesome. New enemy. Who's it gonna be? Oh, nobody? Oh, it's the Orbo. Oh, sorry, it's Zenta. You win. You know?
I am Zenta.
Oh.
The paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally. And it will destroy you all. Prepare yourselves, invaders.
Cool. Probably doesn't matter, but Tsubasa?
Me?
Yeah, why not? Just don't, like, puke all over him. That's all I'm asking. Don't do it.
It's done.
Extermination complete. What? And so we managed to clinch another victory in the day's battle. It was already late by the time everything was said and done. We decided to rest early, bringing an end to our 57th day at Last Defense Academy. My group for today is Gaku, Shoma, and Yugamu. Now then, what should we do today? No. Hell no. Hell no. Get me away from this clown. Hey, Tsubasa. You want, fast food, right? Fast food, right? Tsubasa? Yeah. Delicious. Rock burgers. Rock soda. Rock fries.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
Yeah, bro. Okay. Free time. What next? Also, I should probably check. Darmy only has one. Oh, you have 3 now. Fuck you, Gaku. I guess I'll let Darmy get the next kill if she's alive and if I'm thinking about it. Fast food... film camera? Okay. Weird, but sure. Not weird, but not what I would have expected from you. Film... Okay, that's a tool, right? Film camera? Huh. Not a tool. What if it's an item instead? Eh? Film camera. Not an item. Oh, you know what? It's a fucking gizmo. Yeah, there we go. It's a doohickey.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
Yeah, I'm pretty cool, right?
Remember how I told you my grandpa runs a workshop? He works on all kinds of stuff there, but mainly cars.
Uh-huh.
His hobby is making his own custom cars.
Okay.
And before you ask, no, he doesn't race them on the highway or anything.
Well, no, that's what parking lots are for.
But he does test drive them someplace else. I eventually got to help with them as well. My folks got super mad about it when they found out, though. I wish I could get my license and start driving for real. If I start dating, I wanted to be with someone who owns a ton of awesome cars. Oh, wait. People like that are usually on the wrong side of the law? Or am I being prejudiced when I say that?
No, they're not. People with a shit ton of cool cars are usually shitheads.
Whatever. I'll just buy my own cars.
Right or wrong side of the law or not.
Win the lottery first.
In my humble experience. Not to stereotype anyone, just Just what I know about people.
Heady soldiers.
The total number of life forms inside the school is still 13. We had nothing to show for all the searching we'd been doing. We were starting to get desperate. If we could just get one clue, one new piece of information. Just when I was thinking that, my eye fell on the pile of supplies we placed at the edge of our living space. You know, I forgot about it until now, but I still have those old books in my desk. The diary and the history book, both of which mentioned the killer. I kept quiet about them to avoid causing further confusion, but how much worse could I make it at this point? I should tell the others, now's not the time to be holding anything back. Before I do that, maybe I should check the library one last time? There might still be something in there that I missed. Maybe tomorrow will be the day we finally have a breakthrough. I went to bed that night feeling a strange mixture of frustration, fear, and a tiny little bit of hope. Bing bong. It's morning. Looks like nothing happened last night either. My plan for today is to search the library for any relevant information. As for breakfast, I'll get it later. I wasn't especially hungry, so I put on some clothes and headed straight for the library. Alright, let's see if there's anything important in here. I started with the shelves I've only skimmed before, and started taking out books one by one. I worked in silence for a while, then a scrap of paper fell out from between two books. What is this? It seemed like a couple of pages had been torn out of another book and crammed in there. I ran my eyes over what was written on them and froze on the spot. Strange Tales of the School, the legendary serial killer. The following is a work of fiction. All resemblance to actual events, persons, and organizations is completely coincidental. You've got to be kidding me! That other one was missing some pages. I grabbed the history book and turned it to the back. I held the pages I just found up to the frayed edges. They lined up perfectly. The page numbers tracked too, and the text was the same size and font as the rest of the book. So this was just a story after all? The legendary serial killer wasn't real. Somebody made it up. The shock of that revelation hit me like a ton of bricks, and I collapsed to the floor.
There was a killer in the diary, too. What's that all about?
I struggled to make sense of things, but I couldn't think clearly. Those few pages had wiped out any motivation I had to keep searching. I felt like I was right back to square one. I spent the rest of day 59 just spacing out and letting time flow around me. Understandable. Day 60. Fighting with hope, huh? I could have sworn I felt a lot more hope when I reached this point last time around. In comparison, right now, we're being hunted down by a serial killer we can't even find, let alone defeat. Come on, get a hold of yourself, Takumi. Your team needs you. That thought giving me strength, courage even, I began my 60th day at the academy. Today I was in a group with Ima, Kako, and Durumi. What you want? What you want? Factory photo book. Oh. I mean, I get it. I've been to like old like down home mom and pop shops that have like old vintage photographs of like the mill and the factory and shit, and it's like the train station. It's like, yeah, those are nice, but like I don't know that I would own a book with that shit. You know, I do kind of feel that though. Like where I live, I see a lot. I see a lot of fucking industrial type shit late at night, just constantly, just where I work.
No idea how happy you just
It is kind of a vibe. Like, yeah, it's probably evil and it's destroying the planet, but it's also really pretty at night. The way the fires burn sometimes, the way I don't know. The light from the refineries is really pretty at night. It's kind of a vibe. I get it. Hey, I think I ran out of Subasser gizmos. Yeah. Gaku. You know what? It's the Kako route. Let's make friends with Kako. What do you want? Mystery novel. I can do that. I know how to do that. Mystery novel set. Yes. Give it to Kako. Kako Tsukumo.
Oh, wow! I've never received something like this before. I love it.
Bond up.
Takumi, do you prefer spicy food or sweet food?
Depends on what the vibe is.
How about sour or bitter? Light or thick tasting?
Again, depends on what the vibe is.
I like it when they're all mixed together.
You're a criminal.
Flavors, I think
Death.
it's called. It's more fun when you can't guess what you'll be tasting and feeling in your next bite.
I used to be like that when I was a kid, though. I would get those, like, personal pan pizzas from the school lunchroom, and I would put, like, fucking mustard, barbecue sauce, and, like Chinese food sweet and sour sauce on it. It was fucking awful, but I ate it every now and then. Halfway because I wanted to, like, eat poison, the other half just to freak out the people at my lunch table with the gross shit. Nowadays, I'm a sane person. I eat foods that are meant to be eaten, generally. Every rare once in a while, I'll eat poison. Another day is over. After checking the schedule for the night's lookout shifts, I flop down into my bed. Will the killers show up tonight? If they do, when will they strike and where? Thinking over the past attacks and trying to find some pattern in the madness, I found myself starting to drift off. There was no attack that night, and day 60 ended quietly and peacefully. Okay. Day 61. Another morning. I hadn't decided on a plan for today yet, but I knew I should do what I could to prepare for any future emergencies. As I was idly turning some ideas over in my head. How dare you lay hands on that without my permission? You'll pay for this, peasant! What was that? I heard Kurara's voice raised in anger on the other side of the gym. I scrambled to get dressed and hurried over to see what was up. Come on, it was just curry. You can spare a little of it, right? Just curry. That's my family's recipe you're talking about. It's about 1,000,000 years too soon for you to lay your filthy hands on high-class cuisine like this. Guys, do you have to do this first thing in the morning? What's going on here? Kurara made some of her special curry and Gaku ate it without asking. Because of that, Lady Kurara erupted like a volcano and is threatening to spew lava all over the place. So Gaku stole curry and Kurara's mad. Is that the gist of it? Don't you start lumping it in with regular curry too. Osuzuki curry is an irreplaceable cultural heritage asset. I put so much love into mixing it, cooking it, spooning it into a cooler box to eat later. I even sang it lullabies before bed. For a filthy peasant like you to sneak in and make off with it while I slept, don't think you'll get off easy for this. Just committing suicide isn't gonna cut it. What part of that is getting off easy? You are the one in the wrong here, Gaku. The least you could do is slice your stomach open to atone. Nay, allow me to behead you. I promise to make it quick. Whoa, I'm sorry, okay? I got really hungry during the night, and since we're not allowed to walk around on our own anymore, I figured there'd be no harm in taking just a little. So that's how it is. I remember something like this playing out last time as well. Back then, the teams from the two academies hadn't gotten used to each other yet, so it escalated really quickly. Of course, we're all just one big team now, so I'm sure Kurara will. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck his shit up.
You sent him flying.
Magnificent, Lady Kurara. I could never hope to pull off a technique like that. Darn it. After I apologized and everything. You should have been more careful. I might not have noticed if you hadn't spilled it on your shirt. This is just one more reason I hate having to stay here with all of you. That killer has a lot to answer for. Hey, I don't like it either. I'd never have taken that curry if we were in this crazy situation. Except he totally did in my future. Kaku's apologized, so how about you let him off the hook, Kurara? With everything that's going on, we need to stay unified. Next time I catch you doing something like that, I'll boil you, mash you, and stick you in a stew. I'll be careful. All's well that ends well, I suppose. This incident has left me exhausted, though. Me too. The way we are now, even little things like this have the potential to tear us apart. Everyone's feeling the strain of the situation. I'm no exception. When we're not fighting the invaders, we're living in fear of the killer. We get no time to relax at all. It's no wonder we're all going a little crazy. I don't know how much longer we can hold ourselves together. I should probably put those thoughts aside. Thinking about the future would only make it worse. I decided to focus on the here and now. My group for day 61 consisted of me, Tsubasa, Kurara, and Kyoshika. Free time, free time. What? Oh. Kako. Mystery novel sets. What's after that? Rare delicacies. Who's delicacy? Whoops. What? Why is everyone here? Food. Glorious food. Huh. Okay. Gonna be running low on rocks and other shit again soon.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Free time, free time. Poor card. Kako. Occult Magazine. I can find an occult magazine. Spooky Unlimited. Spooky Unlimited? Yeah, fuck it. Spooky Unlimited. Occult Magazine. Crafting complete. Dan 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 dan. Nighty night. Oh, what a day. Things had been quiet for the most part, but we were still feeling the effects of Gaku and Kurara's morning tiff. Maybe because of all the emotional stress, it felt a lot sleepier than usual. Surrendering to the inevitable, I closed my eyes and fell into a deep, dreamless sleep. 62. Okay, better get dressed and go to the cafeteria. I wonder where we can find some rare ingredients. Rare ones? You mean like royal jelly or wig of bat or that kind of thing? Kind of, but not exactly. What do you want them for anyway? You planning to cast a curse on someone? No, just to cook with. I feel like we need some new menu items. Everyone's so exhausted, it's more important than ever for us to have nourishing meals. Bravo, sister dearest. You truly are an angel. You offer hope to everyone. Nay, you are the embodiment of hope itself. You're exaggerating. I just want everyone to have nice food, that's all. If we were back home, I'd be able to supply you with the most high-grade ingredients money can buy. There's not a lot I can do here. Best we can hope for some rare drops or carve up our enemies after a battle. Maybe not, though. Is Sure's body still around? Are you suggesting we eat him? Hey, if you want good eating, you can't do better than frog. Fuck you, Gaku. Their meat's lean, nutritious, and you can get them for free if there's a pond nearby. Fuck off, Gaku. First of all, do not eat frogs. Most of them are endangered. Second of all, they're fucking gross as shit. They're not actually gross. They actually taste fine, but they're No, they're stringy as shit, and they will fucking stick in your teeth and fucking rot for like like you can't fucking brush them out, you can't floss them out. They just get up in there and they fucking rot forever. Do not listen to this, man. Do not eat frogs, folks. Frog, really? Indeed, I've eaten them during my training, and they're most delicious when prepared properly. I've heard they taste like chicken. I might need to psych myself up a little, but I'm willing to try it. Don't! I mean, they do taste good, though. They do taste similar to chicken, but it's not worth it. It's really... Just eat chicken instead. Like, it's not worth it. That might work, but is there anywhere around here we can find frogs? Well, the best place to find them is somewhere with lots of water. I want to eat frog, too. How do we get some... Jesus Christ. God damn it, Gaku. Oh, have you eaten them before, Takumi? Somehow I didn't think you'd be the type. No, I've never tried them, but I really want to now. I mean, if they're that good. And you just got this craving suddenly. You'll probably think this is weird, but I like to swallow one whole. Really? Dude, gross. You can get parasites from eating meat raw, you know. If we're talking swallowing whole, I wouldn't mind trying it with an eyeball. Anyone else want to pop one out? Why stop at eyeballs? I'm sure I can find lots of other stuff for you to swallow. Also, Takumi's definitely the sussy baka. I don't really like trying things I can't be sure of, so maybe I'll stick to what I can find nearby. That's a surprisingly normal attitude for you. I'm so hungry now I can barely stand it. Has the part of my brain that controls hunger gone completely insane? Okay, time to give it our all. I'm with Shoma, Kyoshika, and Darmi today. Kako. No. What's the last thing? Crystal ball. Old-fashioned scooter. Ugh. What are you calling an old-fashioned scooter? Machines. Yeah. Here you go, Kako. Enjoy your ugly green moped. Oh, bond up!
Did you know, Takumi? I'm psychic.
Whoa.
You don't believe me? I'm not lying. I get visions of the future and everything. The thing is, I can't control when it happens. The accuracy rate is also questionable. My visions don't always come true, but they really are visions of possible futures. I promise I'm not making it up. What happens is, I'll suddenly get a vision about a particular person. I see what's going to happen to them. Like I'm watching a movie on fast forward, or... It's difficult to explain, but I know you believe me. Don't you?
Yeah, bro, I super believe you. Totally, dude. Free time. Okay, next up on my hit list, let's be friends with Ima. What do you want, weirdo? Destructive seasoning. Boy, about to fucking burn off his tongue. Fucking MIB style. Like his fingernails, but with his tongue print instead. Destructive seasoning. Spice! Yeah, alright. Here you go, man. Get you some of that spicy-ish.
Wow! For me? Yes! Thank you!
Okay. Bing bong, bing bong. It's a while until my lookout shift. I'll get some rest for now. Nothing happened that night, and the curtain fell on my 60-second day at the academy. For the second time. $63. I'm kind of waiting for something to happen. I'm waiting for the other shoe to fall here before we end the stream for the night. It's morning. Better start work for the day. I got dressed and went to the roof, only to see Hiriko coming out of her room. Hi, Hiriko. You come to get some of your stuff too? Takumi. What's the matter? Something on my face? No, I was just thinking about something. Hey, are you ready to tell me what it is you've been hiding from me? Took a step closer to Hiriko, but then... Ah, shit! The alarm. We're under attack? No time to talk. We have to go to the war room. You're right. Let's go. Back again, monsters? I'm gonna slice and dice every last one of you and dump you in my curry. Invader curry. This is an ingredient fetch quest now. Get curry. We need to get him away from the school. Let's do this all together. That's right. We have no other choice. Everybody ready? Yes. Let's all get through this together. Ready? Annihilate them. Empty your minds of all other thoughts. Got it. Everybody, let's fight to protect the school. Not a lot of serial killing going on this arc about serial killers. I feel like the zombie arc was already popping off by this time. Well, what do I know? Dong dong.
I don't want to fight! Not like this!
Does anyone else hear weird voices? Yes, they're all eerie and discordant. What a terrible racket!
Give me just a second.
Sounds like it's coming from the invaders. Are they talking?
But they're just mindless battle pet specialists created, right?
Either way, it sure is creepy.
Don't listen to them. It's probably just a strategy to confuse us. Focus on protecting the academy. Verily.
I'm back.
Phew. We've fended them off for now. But those voices, They still concern me.
What are these things? Why did they start talking all of a sudden?
Is it just a trick to rattle us? Or is there more to it than that?
Looks like there's more of them coming. We'll have to put our questions aside for now.
No! Help me! More haters and trolls! I have no idea what they're saying, but I'm gonna gobble up their XP.
Let's get rid of them quick. They're freaking me out.
Good chuh, Gaku. Fucking idiot.
Was that the last of them?
I think so. No sign of reinforcements either.
Freshness didn't show up this time. And neither did any of the other commanders.
How disappointing. I suppose that's all we can expect from these disorganized troops.
I kind of feel bad for them. They never really stood a chance, and they kept saying all that weird stuff.
They had nothing to offer whatsoever. They're not even worth making into curry.
Whatever that was about, it's over now. We won! Heck yeah! Now they know not to mess with the SGU!
After that disappointing battle, we had a victory celebration to overcome our dissatisfaction. It was nice to forget about the killer for a while and see everyone smile again. Kurara was in such a good mood that she offered to make her signature curry dish next time we had a party. Before we knew it, we were laughing together like old times, and our 63rd day at Last Defense Academy came to an end. Day 64. I slept like a log last night. I don't feel tired from the battle anymore. Maybe this will be a good day. I got out of bed and was soon ready to start the day's activities. My group for today was made up of me, Gaku, Kyoshika, and Hiriko. Free day, free day. What do you want, bud? You want some B-tier feast and limited edition noodles? Brother, what? I can give you... I mean, no, I get it. Sometimes you want a B-tier feast. You don't always want the best shit known to man. You just want a nice, humble 2 AM Jack-in-the-Box. This is what it's all about.
Wow!
Bond up!
I just can't stop thinking about it. Why are my dear sister and I the only middle schoolers?
Y'all are in middle school?
We're absolutely much better people. But I'm curious about why we're the
I mean, I
only
guess
younger ones.
I guess you always looked like the younger ones, but I didn't.
We were
I don't know if I
on
ever
some
actually
sort of
knew that.
reserve list, and we were suddenly picked to fill in for someone else after some kind of accident? Sorry, I guess you wouldn't understand such a complicated concept, Mr. Samino.
I probably knew it and forgot.
Please forget what I said, and continue being nice and considerate to your juniors.
Friendship with Ima is stronger now. Okay, you wanted noodles, right? I think I remember reading that. Limited edition noodles. You can only do math for a limited time. Oh, that's not what that word means.
Wow!
I want something to happen before I end the stream. I feel like I say this a lot lately, but today really flew by. I've got the lookout shift from midnight to dawn tonight. I'm with Yugamu, I think. I better get some sleep before then. I set my alarm and crawled under the covers for a brief rest. Finally, midnight arrived. After I got out of bed, Yugamu and I took our watch at the edge of the gym. I'm still kind of sleepy. I shook my head to wake myself up and inspected my surroundings. Everyone else was sleeping soundly. The gym was as quiet as the grave, except for the burning fucking pillars in the background in all directions. There's not a lot to do when we're on lookout duty, huh? Unless anything happened, we just had to sit there and keep watch. But it had to be done. We couldn't very well slack off and risk the killer slipping in unnoticed. I was just thinking about that when I noticed something. Kurara? I wasn't seeing things. It was Kurara, and she was walking out of the gym, so I scrambled to my feet. Is she going to the bathroom? But she should be going alone. Even for a simple errand like that, we have to stick together. I better go with her. Hey, Yugamu, I'm gonna step out for a second, so can you... You fell asleep? Yeah, so much for lookout duty. I'll have to remember to slap him awake when I get back. First, though, I should go make sure Kurara's okay. I dashed out of the gym and into the hallway. Where did Kurara get to? I looked all around the first floor halls, but in the dark it was easy to lose track of her. I can't go into the girls' bathroom to check, or maybe I should. It is an emergency after all. Then my thoughts were interrupted by the sound of footsteps not far away. Kurara! What in the world? What are you doing here? Me? Where are you going on your own at this time of night? That's none of your concern. I was only gone for a minute. It's nothing to worry about. Of course I'm worried. Come on, we're going back. What's the matter? Why'd you freeze up all of a sudden? Behind you. Behind me? I turned my head to see... Uda! It's the killer. They're back. Quick, let's get out of here. What? No! Ah! Kurara? Where's my mask? What she said. We'll come back for it later. Just run. I grabbed Kurara's hand and we both took off running with all our might. I have to find somewhere she'll be safe. No, God! No! You got me when I didn't turn the corner fast enough.
Not like this.
This way, don't let the bad man catch me. Oh shit. Oh, I can get there though. Nice. Ugh. Into the arcade room. You holding up okay, Kurara? I'm scared. The killer's gonna get us. Only if you keep screaming like that. Just hide in here and keep quiet. I'll act as a decoy and lure the killer away.
No! Don't go, Takumi! I'm too scared to be on my own!
Don't worry, I'll be back before you know it. Just don't move from the spot until I come get you, understand? Okay, don't be gone too long. I stowed Kurara away in a safe hiding space, then headed back into the darkness to find and confront the killer. I barely ran down the hall for a few seconds when I heard the sound of the power saw. The killer was still out there looking for us. I screamed as loud as I could into the darkness. Sounds like they heard me. Now I just have to lead them somewhere far away from here. Now the killer knew where I was, and they'd already begun closing the distance between us. Okay, good. Now... Oh, shit, I missed it. Oh, what the fuck? The camera panned to the right, and he was... Damn it.
I can still... fly.
Wait, hang on. Oh, that's way too far up. Hang on. Took off at a run as well, leading them deeper into the bowels of the school. Okay. Didn't need to read that, I was just curious. Idiot. You'll never catch up to me. Oh shit, where'd he go? Okay, we're going this way. Ha 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 ha. Oh, we cornered him in here. I found myself outside the defense room. I managed to stay ahead of the killer so far, but would it be enough? That's no good. They're still coming. The killer refused to back down. They were like a beast on the hunt, and I was their prey. It's weird, though. I don't sense any murderous intent from them. It's more like they're taking some kind of perverse pleasure in all this. I better get out of here before they have their way with me. I darted to one side, ready to race down another hallway when... I lost my footing and stumbled, coming down hard on my butt. This is it. I'm gonna die. Horror seized me and I began to tremble all over. It was like I was frozen on the spot. I could hear the killer revving the power saw, coming closer and closer, but right before they got to me... Ust. Ill. Must kill, kill now. I seemed to hear a strange voice speaking to me from the depths of the darkness. Day 65. My head was killing me, and my body ached all over. I'm alive, and I'm outside the defense room. Defense room? Of course, it all came back to me in a flash. Last night, the killer caught me and attacked me right here. So how could I still be alive? Why would the killer choose to let me live? That doesn't matter. I have to go see if Kurara's okay. She'd done like I'd asked. She should still be in her hiding place from last night. I dragged myself to my feet and prepared to head back to the training room. But before I could get moving, somebody called my name. Mr. Sumino, so this is where you've been all this time. Ima, I'll explain later, but Kurara's... Yes, Miss Suzuki, that's what I came to tell you about. Come on, this way. Uh-huh. No, it couldn't be, could it? My heart began to beat wildly and I broke out in a cold sweat. I didn't like where this was going, not one bit. Ima solemnly let me down the hall. My heart dropped when we stopped outside the training room. Inside... No, it can't be. How? No.
What are we standing around for? We have to get her to the infirmary!
It's too late, Sir Takumi. She's lost too much blood to be revived anymore.
Kurara! Why?
Damn it! How the hell did this happen?
When I checked the life sign count this morning, it had gone down to 12. We noticed that you and Kurara are missing, so we went to look for you. We found Kurara's body first, right here inside the training room. Where were you last night, Takumi? You were supposed to be on lookout duty. Yeah, a lot happened. I told the others about mine and Kurara's late-night adventure, right up to the point where my memory cut out. I see. The killer must have gotten Miss Suzuki while you were passed out. That seems like the only explanation. In other words, this is my fault. Kurara's dead because I couldn't stop the killer. Don't blame yourself, Takumi. The killer's the one responsible for all this, not you. Plus, Yugumo's the one that fell asleep when he should have been on the lookout. You're right. I'm truly deeply sorry. To atone, I'll let you all torture me as much as you want. I'll put up with anything if it alleviates Kurara's soul. Well, that sounds more like it'd be torture for us. There's no point in blaming anyone. Nothing we do will bring Kurara back. I agree with Lady Kako. Lady Kurara wouldn't want us to start turning on each other. What I don't get is, why did the killer leave Takumi alone? If you were passed out, you'd have been a much easier target than Kurara. Just like I said before. Killers picking us off one at a time because that's how they get their kicks.
Knock it off, Darumi! There never was a legendary serial killer.
Takumi, what's wrong? Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I guess I'm a little emotional. Something wrong, Hiriko? You've been staring at the corpse ever since we came in. It's nothing. Shouldn't we do something with the body? Can't just leave her like this. Yeah, we may not have been able to save her, but we could at least lay her to rest. Tears still in our eyes, we transported Kurara's body to the morgue. We made another grave marker to add to our collection, but after that, nothing. I didn't want to do or say or think anything. It was like all this tragedy had broken something deep inside of me. day 66 now. That's gonna be the end of the stream for tonight. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you all for hanging out. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world and y'all chose to spend some of y'all's time with me. I appreciate you for it. I want to try and get some more 100 line done this week. I don't know when I'll find the time to do it, but I would like to do it maybe tomorrow night or night after. We'll see. Otherwise, that's gonna be the end of the streams this week. Yeah, I ain't got nothing. Peace out. Take care of yourselves. Be good to one another. And I love y'all. Bye-bye.